What's up, people? How you doing? Hope you're all good. Gonna do a little different one today. I've got a bit of work to do on the machine, so I'm just gonna work away whilst chat. So if you guys want to come and join or what have you, feel free. Get our pop-up chat working. And I'll put it on my phone as well. The reason I'm doing the stream today is I want to test me internet and what have you, because they reckon that they found a problem, and going to be just testing that out. So I don't know what the audio is going to be like, because I'm not actually going to be on my boom mic. I'm going to be just on my laptop mic. So hopefully it'll be all right. Let's see how we go. I'll get it on my phone as well, so I can read the comments, and as people come up, we can sit and chat and all that sort of caper. So we'll go from there, eh? Let's get it on the phone. Let's turn the old Bluetooth off for a start. And we'll have a look, see who's about, shall we? We're going to be a bit delayed anyway. Brandon's in the house. How you doing, Brandon, mate? You all right, buddy? Ain't you doing all right? I'll stick that there. So yeah, this one I picked up. I picked up just the other day off of some fella, and I thought I've already sort of got it running. That's no biggie. But I thought I'd just do a bit of a service on it and what have you. I'll put the link out straight away. So you've got that. And if anyone wants to come on up, they can do. You grab the old link. I don't know how many are going to be about. It's mid morning, so let's see. You're doing good, mate, are you, Brandon? Good man. Oh yeah, you're still over there, are you? What are you doing over there? Here's a link if anyone wants to come up. You're up early bird, Brandon. Well, here's a link to a chat if anyone wants to come on up. I'll turn the old volume up too, so I can hear it when it goes peep when someone wants to come in the basement. There you go. Oh, that's on full belt. That's that. Hi Andy, mate. How you doing, buddy? Just a little midweek working stream. I thought, well, got a bit of time, so I'll get this one sorted out ready and go from there. I've already got it running. To be fair, there wasn't a lot wrong with it. The fellow who I picked it up off, there wasn't a great deal wrong with it, really. Hi, yes, buddy. Cheers, mate. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me all right, can you? Can you hear me? Let us know if you can. Yeah, cheers. Yes, I've got to 6,000 subscribers. Yeah, did that. Managed to do that yesterday. That was cool. So well happy with that. I think I was about 6,050 overnight. Gone a bit crazy like, but yeah, well happy. That's cool. You're going to Loveland, righto. Hi, Gravely, mate. How you doing? Hi, Robert. Nice to see you. Hi, Rick. How you doing, mate? Ken, loud and clear. That's what I like to hear. Ralph Morrick. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Way to go on the 6 cases, Lawnmower Detective. Yeah, cheers, buddy boy. Much appreciated. The link is in the chat. If anyone wants to come on up, feel free. I'm just doing a working stream, so there will be a bit of noise and what have you. So if you're working in your workshop too, and you can make a bit of noise, it's fine, just as long as you mute your mic and what have you. Yeah, cheers for that, people. Yeah, 6K. Well, it's not just down to me, is it? It's all you guys as well. I've been working hard with me to get me up to his levels. It's you guys that come and watch me every single week. So yeah, much appreciated. It means a lot. That's not the right size bolt in there. That's about 11 mil. Bond Empire. Hi, Mick. It's George Bond. How you doing, George? Nice to see you, mate. All right, Pete. Nice to see you. Oz Motors Australia. Good evening from Aussie. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you, buddy. You doing well? How's things over there on the other side? All good? I hope they are. Let's get a magnet train, shall us? Let's get a magnet train. So it's just I'm just doing a simple little you know, sort of getting it ready sort of thing, you know. I am delayed, so I'm watching it on here as well, so you have to forgive me if I'm a bit slow on the chat. Tara, I got your approval yesterday and posted on Instagram. I bet that bumps you up overnight. Yeah, well, that's exactly it. You know, Tara, give me a shout out. I sent them some caps over. He knew they were coming. I sent them over once, but they got returned over the Christmas period. So I was chatting to Junior the other week and sent some caps and some bits and pieces over, and yeah, I'm gonna get a few more in the house. I've got 24. For those that don't know, over the Easter weekend, I won't be doing my normal Saturday night live stream. Terrell is going live for the first time, and he's invited me up onto his panel. I believe it's just going to be me and him. So over the Easter weekend, I won't be doing my live stream, but Terrell is going live, first time ever, and he wanted to know if I would like to join him. So that's going to be an absolute blinking scream. I'll have to get my false teeth out, won't I? Cheers, Aussie Motors, mate. Thanks, much appreciated, buddy. It means a lot. I've been picking up quite a few channels of late, trying to find channels over in Australia. Some of you guys are into your reel mowers too over there, which is quite nice to see. You know, I don't just do reels; I do all sorts. But some of the Australian reel mowers are slightly different to what we use, which is nice. It's nice to see a variation. Fly mow. That's up in the other shop, Ken. Yeah, the fly mow is down there. The engine's down there. The engine's done, mate. Unfortunately, I think it's letting by. The rings are done, and the bore's pitted to hell. Can't hone that out. And the piston's done as well. So that's done. There's a video coming on that on the upgrade. But I have got another one down here. Is that one you're seeing there? I've got another fly mow there. Which has got the same engine. It's got a slightly different engine. It's the same Italian Tecumseh engine. So I've got another one to do, and I've got another fly up top of the garden as well. Good and wet here in New South Wales. Nice and wet, is it cool? Yeah, it'd be cool, Pete, wouldn't it? Yeah, nice little. Do you have a Facebook, Mick? I do have a Facebook, George, but I don't use it for YouTube. My Facebook account is mainly for the personal life. There's only one or two people that are on there from YouTube, one or two, which I friended them very early on. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have done, but a lot of my Facebook stuff is mainly for riding. So I don't generally pick a lot of people up on Facebook, mate. I generally just use Instagram. I've got a Twitter account and a bit of TikTok, a bit of that going on. But it's mainly YouTube and Instagram, mate. Really. Dirt Diggers, how you doing, mate? Not seen you for a while. How you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hiya, Flumps. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, all good, mate. Thank you very much. Andy, how you doing, mate? Yeah, a little hater hawk. I picked it up. It was cheap for what it was, you know. I picked it up, and pardon me, and it was actually in the tip. It was ready to be crushed, and no point doing a video on it. A video, it's just a standard gasket and diaphragm fit. That's all it was. That's all it was, mate. That got it going. So well happy with that. A nice little hater hawk. I went to a place yesterday because this didn't come with a grass bag, because it's for normal, where people with we take the stuff to the tips. They put the grass bag in one box, don't they? And I bit of cock this morning. And grass bag in one box and mower in the other. So I found a bloke yesterday. I thought we had a Hater 48 box, which is what I want. I've got a spare 48 coming. And I thought it was a 48 box. When I turned up, it wasn't. It was a Hater Hawk box. But as it goes, I needed one anyway, so I took that. But he's got absolutely reams of machines over there, and he's starting to pack up. So I thought I'll pick that box up whilst I'm here, and then we'll go from there. I need to sort out my sockets; they're not in order. And despite the fact I'm not a very organised person, it's starting to do me head in. So yeah, I've got a little Hater Hawk on, which is not a bad machine. You know, people like them, don't they? The old Hawk. So all I'm doing today is a bit of a little mini strip down, a bit of a spray up, just to give it that appearance of it looks newer than what it actually is. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's not a bad little Hawk. Morning, Henry, mate. How you doing? You're stripping your Crowcast down as you speak. Good lad. Get it done. Nice to see you. Links in the chat there. Someone has if anyone wants it. It's not in the basement yet. Hi, Missy Moo. How you doing? Nice to see you, Andy. Are the carbon gaskets on a 48 fairly universal? Mine are totally perished. If I send you a pic, would you mind to identify and tell me what type it is? Cheers. Yeah, send it over. I'll have a look. I don't know more. As you all know, this is just a hobby to me, and I'm not a professional. Never deemed myself to be one. But yeah, send it over. If I can help you out, I can help you out. Oh, that's well in there, you know. I might get a hammer on that. We all know that. Mick likes a hammer. Let's not have a big hammer. It's a soft light, shall we? Hello there, Mick, and everyone in the chat. Yeah, oh yeah, Missy, how you doing? I'll put the link out again in case anyone wants it. I'm not expecting a massive crowd in it. Let's paste that in there. It is just a working stream today. So there will be plenty of noise. Hi, Edward Thomas, mate. How you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. What's that on there? That's a 10. Not a 10. We want a 3/8. We want a 3/8 on there, people. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, or if you're just coming in, did you get my email, mate? Okay, so at the moment, I think I've sorted it. Let me show you what I've got. So I picked up, because obviously you weren't in the country. I picked up one of these, which is a Bosch part. I think I got it. I need to find the nut for the back of it. Yeah, I got the part. So this bit I've already got. I might have to modify this bit slightly. That doesn't look 100% true. What they did is, I think this bolt here is sheared off on my machine, and they just welded it, spot welded it. But my machine didn't have this one. So I need to find a nut for that. And then the bolt that goes in here, I've got a drill and tap, and then move that over and line up. So I think I've got it, mate. I think I'm sorted for that one. If not, I have seen your eBay shop there, so I do know where it is now. So I see you got a nice Tilliston carburetor up there for 30 quid. That's good money for a Tilly. Hello, Mick. Just thought I would look in and say what's going on. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Big, nice to see you. Restore the saw on a 48 carb to airbox gasket. If so, is it a primer or choke? On a 48 carb to airbox gasket. If so, or is it a primer or choke? What you mean the quantums? The little gasket between the airbox and between the air box and the gasket. Where are we? Either way, even if it's a choker or a primer one, it's irrelevant. But they've got to have a gasket anyway. The problem is that they warp. They warp over time, and if it's a primer one, you're going to have problems. Let me just check the monetization. I'll get rid of that. Let me redo that one. Definitely for monetization yet. I don't think I will be. No, I'm not. Okay, cool. All right. So let me know what the stream is looking like, gents and ladies, because I have been in contact with my internet provider to try and get the sort of problem out. So I won't know until someone comes up on the panel, but let us know what it's doing, because it was very, very low, and now it's a bit faster. So hopefully it's all right. Hi, Small Engines 101. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Glad you're sorted, as you said. Yeah, hopefully I'm sorted it. Yeah, hopefully I sorted it. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. But I know where you are. So I've got a 43 here. I've got a 17 SE and I've got a 14 one as well. So I've got plenty in cylinder wise. So yeah, if I need you, bruv, I'll give you a shout, definitely. I take it if I put in code Micks Mowers 01, I take it I get 90% off. Do I or what? No. Hiya, Bill. All right, buddy. I doubled the gasket and prime started work. Yeah, I have one coming. In fact, I've still got it. I triple gasket it. It's beggar's belief, right? It wasn't priming beforehand. I know it was priming beforehand, priming beautifully. I took the air box off and the gasket was broken. The gasket was already broken. And I took it off to clean it up and what have you. I put it all back together and it wouldn't prime. So I double gasket. I put your gasket on, didn't have it. I double gasket, didn't have it. Triple gasket it, and it worked. And then just recently I took it off again to drill the main jet out, because it had a little tiny miss to it, just a small miss, nothing big, and it's now not priming as well as it did before. So they're a pain in the arse, mate. How much air I got in the old tank? Just gonna fire the compressor up here. It'll be a bit noisy, all right. Orders compressors, I hate them. You're just a posh boy. You're just posh. I'm sure you went to finishing school. It's a compressor. It does what it does. It does what it does on the tin, right? The compressor's air. Yeah, it's noisy and rattly, but so am I. I'm noisy and rattly. Mr. Heatproof Paint, where are you? They are different, but it's still in a gasket. That's what I was saying, yeah. It's still in a gasket. It's too loud, is it? I'm surprised you can hear it with your ears at your age, Ken. They're all right, you know, for what it is. I mean, I've had that compressor for a while now, you know, for a good while. Yeah, it's noisy and rattly and what have you, but you know, all I want to do is to compress air. It ain't got to look fancy. I think my mother-in-law bought me that actually for a Christmas present or something. She bought me that about 2 years ago. You know, and it wasn't expensive then. Plus, I wasn't expecting she bought it for me. I should be grateful, but I am. But you know, what I'm trying to say, it weren't a lot of money. Oh, eBay. I'll go and pick up some mowers at some point this weekend if I can get out of the house. Hi, Chris. Thanks for the email regarding the Honda carbs. That was you, was it, buddy? Okay, cool. I get quite a few emails, as you can imagine. The most important thing with them Honda carbs, mate, is rimming them jets out. You get yourself a set of gas tip files. I don't know if you've got them. I've got a set here. I have yet. Gas tip files. Get these. The old files from. You get them on eBay. Look up gas torch tip files. You get them for about £3, £2, and just that main jet inside the tube, inside where the emulsion tube is, where that sits. Just yeah, rim that out. That'll help. Hi everyone. Just tried to remove and check the spark on my Briggs and Strat engine. Seems to be stuck tight. Would anyone would run the mower for a few minutes and try to do it again? Yeah, just get a little bit of WD-40 penetrating lube, something like that. Just spray it on top of the spark plug. Give it a good run because the aluminium will heat up. You can also just give it a little tiny bit of a tap too, just a little tiny tap. I'm not saying big tap, a little tiny tap, just to try and shock it a little tiny bit. And yeah, let it run for 10 minutes, and it'll warm up, and the aluminium will expand slightly. Mate, yeah, it should come out. Should come out. To be perfectly fair, you can lean on them spark plugs a bit. You know what I mean? You can lean on. I won't worry too much. Like, get it nice and hot first, though. So this is just a stove paint for spraying barbecues. That's all this is. It's not. It ain't nothing fancy. Speaking of which, I better remove my spark plug, I suppose. And when you put the spark plug back in, just well seat it. There's a little tiny washer on the spark plug. Little tiny washer. You've only got to well seat them. You ain't got to hang on it like your life depends on it. I expect that's all it is. Someone's done it in there a bit tight. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Exactly that, brother. Exactly that. There's some good people here today. I haven't long woken up. I worked last night. I got in this morning about 5:30, head down. Riley boy come and give me a kiss when he went to school. And I got out of bed about 10 o'clock, and the time is now midday nearly. I ain't had a lot of sleep, but I just thought Mrs. P's gone shopping. So I thought I'd come down here and do a bit. That's going to get spray paint right side of that board, right? Careful. Hi, Scotty Daniels. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Perhaps do some more arm curls. Give it some more of that. Get the old big guns on it. It should come out. Very rarely, they do snap, but I've had them snap. But give it a run first. It's the same like glow plugs, isn't it? You know, on a diesel. If you give it a run first, and if you pour oil down just where the glow plugs sit, about a week in advance of extracting them, and then just run the machine over 3 or 4 days, it tends to help get the plugs out. So all I'm doing here is just cosmetic. That's all it is. Nothing fancy. Just preparing the machine. So for those of you who have just come into the room, you may have seen that Terrell Fixes All got a little gift from me the other week. He's actually invited me on a live stream. So Easter weekend, I won't be doing my standard live stream. Terrell Fixes All is going live for the first time, and he's invited me up on his panel. I believe it's just going to be just me and him initially. He may change his mind. Hell, it's his stream and do as he likes. But I feel sort of honoured that he's asked little old me to come up there. So Easter weekend, I won't be doing my stream as normal. I'll be over in Podunk, giving it some physics with Terrell, Junior, Slippers and the boys. So keep an eye out for that. That'd be well worth watching. I've got 31 in the house. That's cool. Nice to see you. Wakey, Mick, get the coffee on you. I know. I've got a cup of coffee here. It's probably a bit cold now. It ain't too shabby. What time is Terrell? We don't know. We've got to work the finer chinks out. I believe it's going to be around about 12 midday, 1 o'clock his time. So it's going to be 6 o'clock UK time. It's going to be somewhere in there. Somewhere in there. I believe they are going to publicise it. So there will be a Terrell video coming out on it. So the first time he's ever gone live. So I would say it's going to be one not to be missed, right? Terrell don't go live very well. Don't go live. So hopefully it'll be a good one, which would be all right. Not too shabby in there. I think we'll go with that. Yeah, it should be good. What do I use for ultrasonic clean and mix? So what I use, Jerome, is nothing fancy. I know over there in the States, some guys they use the simple green stuff and all that sort of cable. I just use white spirit, which I don't know where you are, Jeremy, if you're in the UK or if you're in in the UK, or whatever. I use white spirit or paint thinners, just only a capful, and just water straight out the kettle. That's all I've used. I used to only ever use just washing up or washing soap. You know, that's all I ever used to use. But I moved over to white spirit after watching a bloke called Martin Butler, who you all probably know anyway. He used a bit of paint thinner, so I started using white spirit, and yeah, it does a good job, mate. It's cost effective. It's cheap. What more do you want out of life? Should we do a pull cord, shall we? Suppose it's better. No point having a dodgy pull cord, is there? Let me put a link out again in case some of you lot aren't quite so shy. What's up with you lot today? Hey, normally you're all queuing up to get on here. I suppose half of you still in your jammies, are you? Where's my cursor gone? There it is, down there. I've got my neighbour behind me. She can't hear me. She's singing with her headphones on. She's singing that way. I can hear her. Let's do a pull cord, shall we? Tommy, how you doing? I'm the only one doing the work, mate. You know me. I'm the only one here. Well, I like just sitting there watching Tommy. I'm the only one here doing the work. I know, bruv. Before I do that, I'll get my portable ready, shall I? Oh, you know what's going to happen, don't we? It gets spat up in there, and before I know it, I'll be screaming. Right. We all know that's the thing, right? How long should pull cord be on this Hater Hawk? Anyone know? On Hater Harry, anyone know? I'm going to hazard a guess. 7 feet. I'm 6'2". Shed 7 foot long. That's 7 foot high, roughly in places. That it. Let's do that. Yeah, I expect it all to hang over, mate. You know. How many we got in here? 28 in the house. It's a midday stream. It's a midday stream. Hi, Thomas Andrews, mate. How you doing? How you doing? Well, what are you guys up to? Are you up to much or not? What are you up to? Are you working, some of you guys? I know some of you guys in America just getting out of bed, I expect Lawnmower Detective, I expect, is heading off down the old donut shop. Get the first batch in. What's my take on Aspen Fuel? Don't use it. I don't endorse. I'm a true believer of only have the fuel that you need. Rotate it. You buy less and go to a shop more. That's my theory. I don't use additives. I don't use pre-mixes or anything. Never have done. I always mix my own. Whether it's got ethanol in or not, it's irrelevant. If you keep your fuel levels low, which can be annoying for a commercial guy, right? You keep your fuel levels low and go to the station more often and rotate your fuel so you get a higher rotation. You don't tend to have as many issues. It's only when people either storm machines or use additives in the hope that it's going to save their engine in the long run. Lots of dealers are saying you should use their fuels because under warranty. I get that, I understand that, but no, I'm not one for buying into that sort of that situation. Super unleaded, definitely. So all my machines are all run on a 97. I don't use a 95. For what it costs for the difference of litre, it ain't worth worrying about. And it is definitely a higher grade fuel. So yeah, I use 97 in all my machines. I don't use that cheap old 95 stuff. That'd do, right? That's a poor good done, isn't it? What about the emissions? Well, lots of machines are self-governed anyway by the manufacturers to adhere to it. So, whereabouts are you? Are you in a Restore the Store? Are you in the States? It sounds like you might be from the States. Over here, generally in the UK, we don't tend to worry about emissions so much as it's not quite so high. All our machines are bought in, so they're all preset, and lots of carburetors nowadays have anti-tampers, so you can't tamper with them. But unfortunately, as the fuel goes up, I think we're going on to E10 next, I believe. We're going to have more and more problems, which solely means more and more jets are going to be drilled out. That's what it means, effectively. What about emissions? All gas has ethanol. Yeah, all has ethanol. You know what I mean? You can get the what's the name gas. I get one straight out of pump, 97. And if the machine ain't running right, I'll just drill a jet out. drill a jet out, make it run right. Otherwise, you're going to be just throwing machinery away or buying new carburetors. As a machine wears, it needs a bit more help, doesn't it? Giving you a KO. Yeah, no, I don't buy any of that old pre-mix stuff or stabilisation. I've never had done. Even my I've done some videos on winterize, like winterization or what have you. I'm just a firm believer just emptying machines out, empty them out. Or my other theory is to instead of emptying them out, is to run your tank down low, and then every month just run them up, add a bit of fuel, run them up. That's my theory, but you know, it's open to interpretation, right? You know, you do what works for you. Is a thing. It's like my I've got a Dennis Air. I had fuel sat in that for 4 months. That'd be all right. 95 octane. They're racing lawnmowers, yeah. Yeah, I've got racing lawnmowers. A strimmer running on pump petrol produces the same emissions as 60 modern cars. So I read, really? Okay, I didn't know that. As I say, not a professional. I just sit in my shack and you guys just watch me. Here's a link in case anyone wants it. I'm just going to sit here and chat to myself otherwise. Donut sounds about right now. Yeah, lovely. Oh, Ken's off, is he? Time to go back to work? Yeah, you mean lunch. Nice to see you, Ken. 60 cars for one strimmer. The chainsaw's in the way. So what are you guys up to then? What are you doing? You're all very quiet. Are you all still in bed? Normally you're quite rowdy, you lot. You're just talking to me. Oh, okay. Eye doctor today, no work. Eye doctor, okay. But there's an eye test or something. What are you going through there? So this is what I'm doing now. Is what you guys don't generally see on the videos. This is what takes the time, you know. All the preparation stuff. They burn oil directly in the combustion chamber. Very, very dirty. Yeah, down dirty. So what we're going to do, we're going to go all electric. We're way off that yet, but so what I'm going to do. There's Flumps off too, is he? Right, Flumps, cheers. Right, got to shoot. Lawnmowers need sorting and listing. Yeah, get it done. Get it done. Was out in the garage earlier. Too cold. Sun coming out now. Cool. Yeah, well, it's not too bad down on the old south coast. It ain't too shabby. I've had worse days. That was a mistake. Put that in there. Oh, you lot are so quiet. What's up with you lot today? Maybe that's because you're all drunk on a Saturday night normally coming and watch me. How's Mrs. P? She's doing good, mate. Yeah, she's back to work actually tomorrow. Oh, someone in the basement, is there? All right. She's back to work tomorrow. Who's that down there? Who is that? Oh, it's Conk. Now Conk, I'm coming, mate. I didn't see you in the chat, Conk. Was you lurking? You lurky old bugger. What you got on? Salmon pink. Salmon pink. All right, let's get you up there, mate. I want to know how cheers for coming up, Conk. I want to know how my internet's doing. Add the stream. Now, turn your YouTube off, you amateur, will you? What's up with you?
Tinged with engine oil. Yeah, that's all right, mate. Your internet's all right, mate.
Amateur.
And your point.
So again, mate.
Yeah, I'm off to work in a minute. I just saw you come up, so I'll just give a quick shout.
Well, don't you have to get dressed up for work then?
Yeah, I ain't got to get dressed in a minute.
All right.
What are you fanning around with?
Boy, you are the last person to talk about fanning around with stuff. You've been on that drive now for a year and a half. Don't give it all the figging, son.
2 years, not 1.5. I've had the shims turned up. That's made a difference.
All right.
But, I've that company contacted me again this morning, and I just got some new pins. They seem to think it's the pins and the cogs are a problem. I got it back together and it worked great, and then one of the wheels jammed again. And if I left the the back plate off, you can see inside how it works. You know, the pin oscillates backwards and forwards inside the hole. Yeah. And one side is stuck, and that's why I think it's what the problem is.
Also, just come and hang on, mate. 2 seconds. Mate. Well, I've been looking at my calendar, and I think have you saw YouTube on?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
A bit of an echo. It might be my volume's turned right up. Maybe that's the thing. Let me turn my volume down a smidge. Let me get rid of my YouTube.
Morning, guys, on the comments. Good to see you all. How you doing?
It's me, I think. Yeah, I think it's just my audio.
Quick 5 minutes to speak to His Majesty.
Oh. Sounding better?
Yeah, it's a bit better, mate.
I've got a bit of an echo from you, Conk.
No, I don't know why. I mean, I turned mine down a tad, to be honest with you.
I'm telling you, if there's an echo, that's all there's to it. You're gonna get an argue with me. Right, where's the old man? Oh my lord, you two must have rang each other.
Hi, Henry.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Yeah, good, mate. Good to see
you. Mr.
How you doing, H?
Good. How are you?
No, I can't hear you. See, I've turned you down, H. Now I can't hear you.
Cool, amateur.
Get all that internet sorted out?
Well, that's the reason for the stream, bruv. Is hoping you can sit there laughing, Conker. Hoping I have from what I understand. Let me come and talk to you for a bit. From what I understand, I was on 4G, and I think either they're telling me porcupines or it's a thing. So my router will automatically jump from 4G to 3G if one signal becomes stronger than the other. And there's a problem with the 4G. I was getting download speed of about 3.6. And of course, the 3G was trying to cut in, and then every time the 4G then peaked again, it tried going back over. So they took me to advanced settings, and a very nice man from some shanty town in India or somewhere. Very nice fellow indeed. His name was Punjab Mahi or something. He sorted me out. Nice fella. And what he's done is he's now just taken me off auto and put me on 3G only. So I'm getting between, I was at 3.6, 3.7, and I'm now on anywhere between 9.8 to 14 point something. So it seems to be already, from what I'm talking to you guys, it seems to be doing a job. So
yeah, it's working all right, mate. It's looking good. Yeah.
The truth will come when I do it on Saturday night, of course.
You're nice and clear right now. Sound good. You look good. Everything's good.
Sound good. I look good.
Hey, Henry, come on. Bit of exaggeration there.
Shut up, Wonka.
All right. Hey, lawnmower detective. I'm glad you got your sticker, mate. Well done.
Yeah, Gravy said echo. Yeah, well, that's Conker doing that. That's what Conker. How is Riley Boy? Yeah, Riley Boy's doing good, thank you, guys. Your internet is very good, says Missy Moo. I know. Henry just said, I look good and I sound good.
Dear Lord.
So, yeah.
I see on Facebook or whatever it's called, you seem to be having a chat with Taro coming up.
Oh, Wonky Teeth.
Yeah, Wonky Teeth. Yeah. I see you sent some prezzies over there, Mick.
I
see you sent some prezzies over to him.
Yeah, well, that's the second time I sent that bugger. I sent it just before Christmas, and it came back it came back 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
So
right.
I sent a couple of hats over. It's a drive. I won't lie to anyone. It's a drive. If I can get my bum on someone else's seat a bit, and get my name in the bucket. Hey, that's what it's about, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I had the smile when I saw the spark plug necklace.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll give a talk spark plug. Yeah, necklace. Yeah. But in all fairness, me and Pete, we chat to Junior, quite a bit. So we're always having a laugh and a giggle, and I've sat with Terrell on a dead live stream, and we've had. I'm telling you, even when he's got no teeth in and got no hair on, he's still one funny man. And we sit there just chewing the fat. And in fact, he was Junior FaceTimed us to discuss. I think it was a Christmas stream. I can't remember. It could have been something else. I think it was something else. And Terrell was in the workshop and working away. And in the end, he came in, sat down, and he went, stuff the motor. He said, put his feet up, got a beer, and he was in the office for 45 minutes to an hour, and the right giggle. So, it's cool. He's just got a good sense of humour, and as we all know, whether you like him or you don't like him, whether you like his videos or don't like the shenanigans he gets up to, there's no getting away from it. He is an intelligent man. He knows his stuff.
He certainly knows his machines. He certainly does.
Exactly that. And not only is he a good Briggs and Stratton authorised dealer, but he is also a darn good backyard repair bloke as well. And when he can combine the two, it comes out really, really well. Over the Easter period, I think it's on a Saturday night. So I won't be doing my stream. I'm going to be going over to Terrell. I believe it's just going to be me and him, because obviously there's going to be some surprise guests coming in, which may feature in his channel. So you might get Blade Man and Throttle turn up or something like, what I mean, and then you'll get what Terrell's like, right? So it's going to be a bit like that. So yeah, it should be good. I feel privileged that he's actually asked me to come up and have a natter and what have you. So that's cool. Of course, you're going to have Slippers and the beautiful Junior up there as well. So yeah, should be good, right? I feel kind of blessed that over the past sort of 4 months, I have mixed with royalty. It's as simple as that. I have mixed with the big fish. When you look at the likes of Steve Small Engines, and no, not you, Conker. Steve Small Engines. Who would have ever thought Musty One would have ever been on my channel? Who would have ever picked that out of here? Yeah. So I have mixed with royalty. Martin Butler as well. Over here in the UK, he's a big channel over here in the UK, and he's a real nice fella. So, You know,
Absolutely,
it's lovely having him out there. You know, so I do feel honoured that I can cut the cloth with these big gentlemen and what have you. When I say big gentlemen, I don't mean like fat. I mean like, you know.
Yeah, they're all jealous of you there, Mick.
Well, the thing is, Henry, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to network to these guys and to get them on board. Because don't forget, fundamentally, they're just normal people with a personal life, a family life, and all the troubles and tribulations that go with that, right?
Right.
But for them to take an hour out, I mean, look at Musty. You know, how many subs has he got and what have you? You know, his channel. I was expecting Musty to come up for 20 minutes, maybe at a push. He was sat there for 2.5 hours, feet up, sideburns on the side of a chair, relaxed.
Yeah.
You know.
Finally, they realized that, you know, we're all the same. You know, we all put our pants on 1 foot at a time.
I think when you look at it in real terms, Henry, is what you also have to remember. Let me check my monetization. What you have to remember is that these fellas have been running for quite a while.
Yep.
And I dare say not that they get badgered, but they get lots and lots of inquiries every single day. You know, emails, Instagrams, all that sort of stuff, and it can be quite difficult. I mean, I've only got 6,000 subscribers, but I get 30 emails a week, easy, absolutely easy. 30 emails a week, whether it be on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or whatever. People asking me what's the setting for this, and what should the gap be for that, and where do I get spare part for this? And I'm trying to run my own channel. I've got 50 machines here. I'm trying to source my own parts and bits and pieces. I've got to do their work as well. So I should imagine Musty gets quite a bit of fan mail.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
And I think that maybe you're right. I think we actually found out that actually, in all fairness, it's quite nice to sit up on a panel, put your feet up, put the seat in recline, have a beer, and just chill out. You know, who would have thought Steve Small Engines is as got to go to. Well, Chris, cheers, mate. No worries. Who would have thought Steve Small Engines would be seen on so many panels, irrelevant of how many subscribers they got? If someone goes live, Steve Small Engines, he's on there, isn't
he? Yeah, and Steve's a nice guy, you know. He
yeah, hell yeah, he's a nice guy, you know. Yeah. So it's nice to see him. So I've been chatting to Hayes Machinery as well. He wants to do a collaboration at some point as well, which would be good. So and he's got a small channel, but I like his channel a lot, like Rusty Rooster. Rusty's channel, I'm telling you, Rusty's channel, Rusty knocks spots off of me. Rusty is brilliant.
He is.
I'm the first to admit it. He's got a good channel.
Yeah, he does.
You know, and what I like about Rusty is that there's nothing put on. You got no 4K. You got no big LED light like Conker uses coming in to enhance the complexion. You know, got none of that. You know, Rusty he's got a bit. Yeah, there you go. Rusty's got a little bit of banjo music in the background. You might have a raccoon go flying past at some point in the video. You know what I mean? It's kind of great. You know. AJP, how you doing, mate? Congrats on the 6K. Yeah, 6,000.
Well done, mate. Yeah, well done on that one. Yeah, great. Hang on, mate. I got to go and earn a crust. I just might drop it and say hello. All right, but hey.
Before we stand up, you have got pants on, haven't you?
Might have. I'll catch you guys later. All the best.
Easy. That's how I feel when you pop onto my streams as well. I'm just a little tiny man in a little tiny shack. That's all right. That's all I'm ever gonna be. Yeah. Oh, I might get a Bentley at some point. You know what I mean? But however, I'm just a man in a shack. So Lawnmower Detective, it's good to come down with you guys and sit and chill for a bit. You know, if ever it became possible, you could do the UK to United States in an hour and a half by supersonic speed. I'll come over for a barbecue and we come and chat. But I can't stick Riley Boy on a plane for 19 hours. It ain't happening.
Yeah.
You know. So no, that's what it's all about. So what are you up to, Nate? You up to anything good?
No, it's still the weather's still not the best maybe next week it's going to break. Then I can break outside and do some things. I
Get
was
something
gonna
done.
a couple times, but then you guys had live streams on, and I said, you know what, that work can wait.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on a live stream, or listen to a live stream.
Oh, definitely. I find that the live streams are a fantastic aid to mental health, especially at the moment. They're a fantastic aid to mental health.
Yeah.
Because people are struggling, and it's nice to see people coming up, chatting and having a muck about. It's brilliant. It's raining here. Just came in, and Mix is on. Hello. All right, Mac. How you doing? Have you started sorting out your comments yet?
You talking to me?
Yeah. Have you still not sorted that out?
No.
Have you not got a phone as well?
I got a phone, and I can tune it in, both look at the phone and watch.
That's what I'll do until Ken comes over and sorts you out.
Yeah. One of these days I'll get Ken over here.
Yeah. It's great to see all the different characters with all their own individual strengths. Exactly that. Yeah, exactly that. I mean, people ask me some stupid questions sometimes. What is it? The valve seat angle for this? I don't know. I'll go and find it for you. I'll have a look. So I'm never ever going to declare to be a professional in any way, shape, or form. Never ever. I just learn as I go. Same as everybody else. I do the best I can do.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
How do you get your name in blue? Says Bill. Well, what you do, Bill, is I push that button there, and I push that button there, Bill, and then when you type your name, Bill, your name will be blue. Try that. That's if I hit the right person, of course. What was I doing, H? I was doing oh yeah, doing a full board. Doing a full board.
You forgot what you're doing, huh?
Well, yeah, Conker came up. Conker's like Conker put you off your pace, wasn't
he? Yeah. All right, I got it on the phone. Let's see what we got here. All right, David's on there. How you doing?
I've got Tom is trying to keep coming in, but his internet's not very good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah, Bill. Look, call in blue. Yeah, Bill. Now you can time people out.
The detective must be working. That's why he's not coming in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what he's like.
All those guys have to go to work.
It's probably in the queue in the donut shop.
Yeah.
He's probably in the queue in the donut shop somewhere. Do you know what? I'm not going to bother sanding that down. That's not actually in bad nick, I think. Definitely not bother with that. I think I might just spray that up as it is, H. Tommy, you're having serious problems, mate. I can see you trying to come in. Mick, have you recovered since pulling that Atco? I tell you, minute man. I tell you, I was pulling that like my life depended on it. Well, Tom is trying to get up here. He can't get up here. It's your internet, Tom. Mick, is that Audi pull cord you use? Great. No, it's not. I've got some Audi stuff over there. This is called Rockwood. That's stuff I use. I like it a lot. It's the only one I really use. Rockwood. That's what I use. I like it because it's got a very high nylon percentage in it, and it burns really well, and it doesn't fray a lot. So I use that. I have got loads of that Lidl stuff, but the Lidl stuff tends to fray after a while. But I picked some up. Best video to date. What, the Atco? Oh, there's Tom.
Tom said he's not coming on, I guess.
No, he's there. No, he's there now. He's there. He was having issues.
Yeah.
He's having issues. Here he comes. There he is. There he is, Mr. Beautiful. There he is.
How you doing?
How you doing?
question for you.
Oh, really? Okay, go on.
Okay, I'm working on a Craftsman snow thrower. One of the wheels is stuck on the shaft. I don't have a torch to get it off.
Easy answer. Get a torch. Easy answer. You know with anything like that, if you've got a torch, and I know this through experience, even if you've got a blow lamp, sometimes a blow lamp is no good. If you get matte gas or something like that, commit and just buy it. It's not expensive. Commit to buy it. You will find you use it more times than a 10mm spanner, because all the heat and oil quenching you can do, and just how it just makes it so much easier to remove the stuff. A torch is definitely a very valuable tool in the arsenal. Apart from that, if you're trying to bang stuff off or undo nuts and bolts without heating stuff up, you're running the risk of rounding stuff off and snapping stuff off. And literally by just heating up just a touch can make all the difference. I mean, when I did that Ransom Marquis and tried to remove the drive cog off of the roller, the bloke who I took it to, he welded two studs onto the cog, and then he had a 3.5 foot long breaker bar and heated it up, and then it came off. So that's telling you, without the heat, there's no way in God's earth that was ever going to move. Okay. So I would just recommend go out and buy yourself a matte gas blow torch and some gas, and just you'll always use it. You'll always use it, even for carburetors, where you get like a brass jet that's slightly stuck in there. You go forward half a turn, back half a turn, forward 3/4 turn, and try and get it out. But you still run the risk of doing a bit of damage. If you can heat that carburetor up without damaging any O-rings, not to get it red hot just before that brass starts to sweat, and it just comes out like butter, and you don't run a risk. Someone's just said soak the shaft into diesel. You can do that, but then you've got to have a bucket or something big enough to put the blinking axle in a big bucket of diesel. So by the time you buy a big bucket of diesel for $15, you buy a bucket for $4, you might as well go and buy some matte gas.
Yeah, because the wheels are still on the snow thrower. I can't have diesel lying around my yard. I have cats here.
Yeah, I get that, but that's the alternative. If you don't have the matte gas, you can soak in diesel or just WD-40 it, and you might have to apply it for 3 or 4 days every day. Change the angle of it and just keep squirting it down there, and eventually it will penetrate eventually. But the difference between penetration lube, where it's going down into the threads, and the gas is you're burning off and heating up and making it change its molecular structure to allow you to get it off. So I would just say, gas. Luke is saying, gas guns are a must. Exactly. Without mine, I would be lost. I couldn't remove my bed knife cutter off my Ransom Marquis. I had it here in a vise, and I was bashing it with a big 14-pound club hammer. Wouldn't come out. And in the end, I heated it up with a matte gas that I bought off of Amazon. Heated it up, and I got, I think 5 out of the 6 came out within 10 minutes. And beforehand, I was spending 45 minutes on one screw.
Yeah.
I would. You could use an air chisel. Air chisels are cheap now. You could use an air chisel, but you're still, with an air chisel, you're still forcing. You're still forcing the object. With a blowtorch, you're actually making it swell. As long as you don't heat it up too much to damage any O-rings or any plastic components, by making it swell up, you're actually changing that molecular structure, and it will come off like butter, or should do effectively. Hot air gun stripper, that would do it. Yeah, you've got an air stripper. You can try that. You could try it. They don't get as hot as matte gas, but you could try it. Put it in a microwave.
Now, are both wheels seized, or is just one wheel seized?
Just one. I got one off. Then I put a anti-seize on it.
All right. Now, can you possibly take that shaft and push it all the way through the one that, when you take that one wheel off, can you push that whole axle through to the other side, taking off the axle and the wheel?
I have to take a look at it.
Yeah, because then you could probably bring it somewhere that, to have it done, You bring the axle and the wheel, they'll heat it up and put it on a press and press it off there for you,
Yeah.
But you're going to have to do all the work, take the gears off and all that.
I've done much the same, Henry, where before the days of me having air tools, 2 years ago, I had no air tools. I would take a lawnmower down to a local garage, like a car dealer shop, give them a tenner, say, can you whiz that off for me? It's a 2-minute job, So then it dawned on me, if I keep taking these lawnmowers down to him, it's going to cost me more than it is for a compressor and air gun.
Right.
So I bought that. Mick, nice science. Well, I actually work on a railway, so molecular structure plays a big part on the railway because we use different types of welding and thermic welding and flash butt welding, and the temperature affects the railway infrastructure a lot. So I know all about the molecular structure, and by heating stuff up, or if it gets too cold, then obviously stuff becomes brittle or more elasticated. So it's just common sense, to try and use something like that. So that's what I would do, bruv. I would invest in Matt gas. I'm telling you, you will use it not only as a tool, but to light your pipe and everything. It's great. It's great. It's a great tool.
Yeah, use your lighter. That thing looks like a torch.
Yeah, anything will help. Anything will help. That's a way to look at it.
Yep.
Well, I would say that my internet seems to be holding up better than what it was.
Yeah, it's excellent. No, nothing wiggling or nothing.
Why your internet's holding up? Ken's not here.
He went back to work.
He went back to work apparently.
Yeah.
About time.
What do you call it? I see Sparky, he has that Zoom. He's starting on that Zoom, and you're just as clear as he is on that Zoom.
Yeah, I might look into it. The problem is that then everyone else who wants to come on the panel then has to download the Zoom app and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? So I'd have to change subscriptions. I don't think the problem was my StreamYard. I think the problem was my internet.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, you're just as clear. So why change?
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Right, let's get me old silver out.
Yeah, don't let us stop you from working. So, Thomas, you're going back to work?
Yeah, actually, working at a motel. From April until like mid-October, and I'm gonna be working 7 days straight.
Wow, good. That'll give you a few dollars, right?
Yeah.
What do I do with my exhaust, Henry?
What's that?
Sorry, I found it. I couldn't find my exhaust. I don't have the most sorted out areas in my workshop. As you know, I tend to be a little bit all over the shop.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean,
Henry, he's taking lessons after Ken.
Why?
Yeah, he can't even get into his workshop, Ken, huh?
I can get into mine. In fact, I was looking at buying another lift table.
Is that right?
Because I would like to have a project here and a project there, so I can double my workload. But I don't know. We'll see.
Well, yeah, you could have one on standby and then work on another one. Yeah.
Hey!
Well, all you got to do is
Come on.
get rid of that file cabinet and build one in right in that corner.
Yeah.
Mick, I'm working on your favorite
That way
engine too.
You working on what, mate?
Your favorite engine.
What type of engine is that, mate? Go on, I dare you.
I'm not gonna say it because you're gonna drop me.
Yeah, you know it, right?
Yeah. What happened here?
To be fair, as I've always said, it's not that I dislike the engine. They're just too hard in the UK to get parts. That's the problem. That is the only issue. You just cannot get the bits for them.
Well, I like working on Briggs and that other engine because they're so much easier to find parts for.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I've got here in my shop now. I've got. Can you believe it? This is the only Briggs I've got in my shop at the moment. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got five Tecumsehs, 1 Briggs, and 1 F12 sloper.
Well, what you should do is try find some blown and keep them for parts.
Out of that whole load that you picked up the other week, that's all you got left, huh?
Say again.
I said out of that whole load that you picked up a couple weeks ago, that's all you got left is 5?
All the rest are all done, all repaired. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
They're not sold.
No, it's been very slow at the moment. I think the old virus has a lot to do with it, Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are out of work, don't have the money, you know. So I might have to drop your price a little bit. I am picking up another machine. Maybe this weekend. Oh, I've got another. I've got to go and pick up 3 more machines tomorrow, and then I've got myself a billy goat coming in. Oh, sorry, William, didn't see that, mate. I've got a billy goat. I've found with a 8 horsepower Dumpsy on it. So I'll go and pick that up at some point this week. It's all complete. No, apparently it's got no spark. Apparently.
Yeah.
But I've got it really cheap, and I can't say no, even though it's got Tecumseh on it. I can't say no to it because they sell for really good money. I also bought the grass box for this mower behind me off of a fella. He's about 72 years old, and he does the same as me, but he's starting to pack up, and he's got about 30 machines in his yard, and he wants to know if I want to take them on.
There you go.
Obviously, they're not free, but we had a little discussion. He's got a couple of push trimmers, you know, the wheeled ones.
Sure. Yeah.
He's got 3 or 4 of them, and I said, well, what do you want for that? You know, and he told me what he wanted for each item. I said, no, I can't do it. So the problem is he's trying to pack up, but he knows what they're worth. Even though they're not running, he knows what they're worth, and he's got that mentality still of hanging on to a price. So I said, you're going to have to, for me to buy the kit off you, you're going to have to drop your price, mate, because it's no good to me. You selling the machines at retail value, because it ain't going to happen. So
Yep.
But there you go.
That's what I tell people. I buy them to sell them. You know, I'm not going to give you $200 for something that I give $100 for. You know.
Well, exactly that. It's a bit like me old mate Taffy. He's a nice fella. I like him a lot. But sometimes I get a machine up and running. Cool. He said, I like that. I said, yeah, nice. He said, yeah, how much can I have it for? You know, and I said, well, it's advertised. He's like, I ain't paying that. Well, right. I know, but you know, I can't buy a machine cheap, work on it, spray it all up, make it look nice, and then bump it out for half of what I can get for it, because it's not cost effective.
No.
You know,
If they want to get rid of it, they'll get rid of it, at the price that you're going to have to give them, Otherwise,
exactly that. It's
you
got to
go
be fair.
ahead.
I mean, I will always help. I don't sell my machines for a lot of money. Really, I don't. I don't make a lot on it. By the time, if you look at it in realistic terms, by the time I get the machine in, I work on it, I service it, I do a video on it. One mower will actually take me about 4 hours to actually physically get it up and running and looking nice. By the time you factor in your labour, your parts, your materials, you're not making a lot out of it. It's a hobby. It's what I enjoy doing. So, I don't see I don't see why I should sell it on for half the price when I just put all the blood and sweat into it for someone just to go and ruin it. That makes no sense to me.
Right.
Tim, I've got your sticker. Tim, turned up today, mate. Got that. No, you're right, Bill. I don't take into account the amount of time you put into it. No, exactly that. I had a bloke today. I got a lawnmower, SP470 with a flathead Briggs on it, classic, and he asked what age it was, and I told him, and he was put off by it. A 2006 machine. He said, "Well, cool, that's old." Well, it is, but it's a classic engine. Go to the local shop and go and buy yourself a cheap Chinese overhead valve one for less money, and see where that machine is in 16 years time.
Right.
How's everything going with your internet? It seems to be good today.
It seems to be doing okay. Henry is a little bit glitchy, just a touch, but that's not uncommon for Henry to be just have a few glitches. I think it's his age. Apart from that, no, it seems good. Let me go and get a drink. You guys chat amongst yourself. I'm a bit parched here. I'm going to get a quick drink. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Morning, Henry.
How you doing? You look good today. You're not breaking up, or what do you call it?
That's why mine sometimes it's real good. It's either real good or real bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The signals hit the clouds or something.
Yeah, I don't know what. That's just my luck.
Thomas never has a problem. It seems like.
No.
No.
See where I live is kind of out in the country, and I can't get where I live. It's not offered like cable internet. I can't get. It's a half a mile. I might have already told you this. It's a half a mile both ways of me. It's right on top of me. And I tried to get them to, bring it down to me. He's going to charge me like $13,500 to bring it.
What kind of TV service do you have?
I had direct TV. That's where so I can't get cable. I'd hook onto it if I could, but it's not offered here because I don't know.
Because it seems like any TV, hookup has internet.
Yeah.
You think you tie in with them,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought about doing that mobile hotspot deal. The company would offer you get a box, you get like 60 to 70 gigabytes or whatever it is a month, a hotspot.
Yeah.
I can take it, so I don't have internet in my building like you. I can take it down to my building and have internet. And really, it's kind of used for people that travel, like in RVs and stuff. You can take your internet with you. There's a lot of people that travel that does YouTube stuff, vlogs or whatever. Yeah, that way they can take your internet with them. So I'm gonna look into that. Cause the Wi-Fi, I got Wi-Fi here, but it's DSL and it sucks. It ain't no better than this. This is off my phone right here. But I don't understand why
Henry, here's my next project.
What's that?
The phone 3400.
Oh, it's a chainsaw.
Yep. There's another one.
Yeah.
This is the one I replace everything. I got it up and going.
Yeah, last week you had 3 chainsaws you did. Yeah, there you go.
That sounds like me.
Yeah, I replaced the cylinder, the piston, the rings, the sprocket, and the crank.
You did a lot of work to that.
Yep. I charged.
Was it worth the money? I mean,
Yeah, it's a commercial saw. I charged the guy $450.
Wow, great. Yeah.
$450.
Well, minus parts, right? I mean, you got to figure your parts were in too, right? Yeah.
Well, he was a friend.
William, did you get that other one, the gas leak fixed?
No, I didn't. I told the guy, I said I ain't got time, and I ain't been feeling good in the last month. And I said I don't feel like messing with it. But see, the guy just brought it to me anyway, and that's why I was going to ask you if I might do something today. He's wanting it back. He's got a tree down. What would you? I think it might be in the darn carburetor. Reckon the need on the seat is
I don't think it is. I think it's the hoses are rotting out or they're not on there right. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be the hoses. Usually it is the hoses.
Okay.
You know, it's their needle and seat. It's going right back into the system. You know.
Yeah.
It's the hoses are the only thing that I could see leaking when it's just sitting there. You know.
Yeah. That's what, because I mean, I think somebody put just whatever they had at the shop. They're like, well, this will work. I think that's what it is. I might go today and see if I can get some proper hoses, lines, and
it's not take more than a foot, of line,
Yeah.
You pull into a nice sharp point and you pull it through, and you could tell it's gonna be nice and sealed because it's gonna be tough pulling through that little hole,
Yeah. I need to get me some hemostats.
Yeah. Well, Harbor Freight, I don't know if you got a Harbor Freight there. They got the long hemostat, real cheap,
Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't think about that. Yeah. I got one about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I might ride it there today.
Thanks,
yeah, hello, Mick.
I'm just saying bye to Gravely. What was Missy saying? Missy said, Mick, you lag, then Mick. I don't know what that means. No idea. Yeah, so going back to you, Thomas, I would get some Mac gas, mate.
Okay.
Get it done. That way you'll, as I say, you'll use it a lot, and it makes all the difference. Having some kind of heat penetrant. Because what you can do then, because Mac gas doesn't actually get cherry hot, doesn't get red hot. You can heat it up and you can blast it with some penetrating fluid, and as it cools, it draws it in, a bit like copper soldering. It draws it in, and you keep doing that process. Eventually, it'll just come off.
Just let the air out of the tire. Take the Schrader valve out of your tire. Let the air out because it'll expand.
Oh, got DJ Sparky in the house.
Hello, Sparky.
Little Sparky boy. Hang on, let me just move my pop-out chat over a bit. I didn't see him there. Sat behind a pop-out chat.
DJ Sparky.
Okay, sorted.
All right, Spark.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
No, can't hear.
Good on you.
What'd you say, Sparky?
I didn't know what you said. Okay, one more cup of tea, and then I've got to go and get work. Well, have one more, and then we discuss that afterwards. That's what I do. Do what Henry does, and not get out of his chair all day long.
That's what I would do.
In fact, I'm convinced Henry's chair is also a commode. He don't move. I reckon he's instead of Instead of pulling the lever so his feet go up, I reckon Paul's leaving it and his chair flushes.
Yeah, there you go.
It does. Down in the basement.
What's up with Sparky? What's it? Oh, he's doing that, is he?
No, I'm just gonna change cameras because I had an issue this morning I just dealt with. So, yes.
Who's that down there now? Oh, someone else wants to come and say hello now. Everyone's starting to wake up, aren't they? Who's that there?
Maybe Scotty or Ash.
Let's have a look. Who is it? Oh,
The
it's
three
Ashley.
amigos.
It's Ashley. Yeah, the three amigos. I'm sure there's a bit of string. I'm sure there's a bit of string connecting them three. Yeah, you go. Told you. Told you. I'm sure there's between Ash and Scotty, there's a bit of string tied to them. It's like an umbilical cord. Where you'll find one, you'll find the other.
Yep. You sound a lot better today. What happened with 3 then?
So three was saying there either is a problem with 4G, or it's what other people were saying, and they are working on 5G and restricting it, which is having a problem with 4G.
Yeah.
So they took me into the depths.
Yeah, of the router.
Of advanced settings.
Yeah.
He just changed me from 4G to 3G.
Yeah, that's it. That's a good way to do it. Yeah.
Well, he didn't change me. Mine was on auto. So what was happening? It was jumping between 4G and 3G. Every time 4G crapped out, it went to 3G, and then 4G would come back.
Yeah.
And it'd go back. So it was chopping about. So yeah, 3G seems to be doing it. All right, Tony, you on tonight on Unimats at I think it's Tinsley Green area, mate. Are you tamping tonight, Tone? 2 Unimats. I've got tandem tamping tonight, mate, up at Three Bridges area somewhere. Is that you, buddy? Mick, I think your internet was a bit laggy a minute ago, but now it's fine. Well,
hi, Tim.
I think also, everyone's internet is not as good as it used to be until everyone's allowed out to play anyway.
Yeah.
Allowed down the pub, it's not going to improve.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But
Hey, Dino.
Nice to see you, Ashley. How are you doing, buddy? You doing all right?
Yeah, not too bad. I've just got off the phone with a missus. She might have a blood clot on her lung. She's had the Oxford jab as well. So we're not sure if it's something to do with that.
So hopefully just a blood-spinning agent to get rid of it, is it?
She's already on that because she had blood clots in her legs. So, so she's at the hospital at the moment to find out what's going on. Anyway.
Tony's working it all hard. That ain't good. Well, I hope she'll be all right, mate. Well, I hope she will be fine, but,
she'll be sad.
Hope all goes well. Hope all goes well.
Oh.
So, was she in hospital now, then?
Yeah. She was due to go to the hospital anyway.
Why are you down the shed doing something?
I just can't be bothered. That's the thing.
Isn't that weird? When your missus is home, you're always down the shed. When
that explains it.
When she's not at home, you're always indoors.
It does explain it, yeah. It does explain it. More peaceful, clearly.
Yeah, definitely.
I've been busy making music, so that's about it, really.
Why not?
Yeah. Chilling out.
When you increase the engine speed, do your blades spin at the same speed, or do they spin faster? Faster, baby, faster. The faster you increase the revs, the quicker the blades go. But just be mindful that if you put the revs too high, not only do your blades move faster, but so does your poor little piston. So just bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Mr. Piston Rod says hello to Mr. Crankcase.
Yeah, you don't want to get it too high.
Yeah.
Right, I'm off, says Tim. All right, Tim, cheers, mate. Thanks for popping in.
Take care, Tim. Look after yourselves.
Take care, Tim.
This is good. This is working right now, isn't it? I like it.
Yeah.
Last week, I think I'm the only person in the world to host a live stream
and not be in it, yeah.
People in it while not being in it.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
And you did it.
Yeah, you did.
you should always be mowing at around about 36 RPM, something like that. So you should always be cutting at high throttle, or as high as the machine should throttle anyway. You shouldn't be cutting at low speed throttle because you're not cutting the grass efficiently. So either put up the high speed throttle, or your throttle may want adjusting. Maybe it depends what machine you got. Because my Ransom Marquis, if you cut that at high speed throttle, you end up going at about 35 mile an hour down the lawn with it. So I cut that on about a mid throttle. So depends what machine you've got. So what are you doing then, Scotty Daniels?
Well, currently waiting for my mozzarella sticks. They should be done very soon. But I've been playing around with my mower.
What's up with your mum?
No, I'm waiting on my mozzarella sticks.
Oh, mozzarella.
Yeah.
Who's doing that, mummy?
That's the timer.
Who's doing that, mummy?
No, not really. Well, sort of. Maybe. Don't know.
You're a lazy rat. You're like Henry. You are. He don't move, and neither do you. There we go.
I'm about to move right now to go get food.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah, it's surprising to see you eating and Scotty not.
Who do we lose?
William, how come you're not eating?
Oh, Thomas.
I'm still here. I'm just getting my delivery of tea bags.
Delivery of tea bags?
Yeah, 1,760 tea bags.
That's right.
It's lasting me about 5 weeks.
5 weeks?
You know how often we use them?
I can imagine. I can imagine, Joe, how many times you make a cup of tea for Sparky a day. I can imagine.
You did glitch a little there, Mick.
Did I?
Yeah, you froze just a bit.
Right. I'll keep an eye on it. I think it'll be. Do you know what? Do you know what? I think it's perfectly doable, Henry. You know, it seems to be doing okay, doesn't it?
Yeah. William, grab something out of that fridge, will you? Or is it empty?
That's the reason. That's the reason. It's empty. I got this little something little bad.
You ate it.
I got good. I got good to the store today. I've already eaten it all. Hey, have you ever tried tried Zoom out? Have you ever heard of Zoom or tried Zoom?
Zoom.
Have you ever tried Zoom?
I use a Zoom chat on the on my charity stuff. I use Zoom and I also use Teams as well.
Okay. I think Zoom is a whole lot better.
What's Sparky's tea orders arrived?
Everyone seems to be jumping ship to Zoom, don't they?
Hey, give that to William.
Yeah.
His fridge is empty.
Are they all bloody tea bags?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How long does that last you?
About 5 weeks, 6 weeks.
Shut up, that does not.
It does.
He drinks a lot of tea, clearly.
What do you drink it? Do you drink it via an IV or something? Bloody hell!
Well,
what? That's not just enough for me and my missus. It's 2 of us in the house.
I'd understand if you were sitting on the side of the road giving hot drinks to the homeless or something. I'd understand it, but 5 weeks of that, bloody Nora! I bought a job lot of Amazon coffee, you know, on Nescafe coffee off of Amazon, 6 bottles, and we're just on the last 2 now.
Yeah.
And that's been, I suppose that's been 4 weeks. Yeah, Bill, someone likes tea. Hey, I agree. I've got a 42-inch deck with 2 blades. So it's a ride-on. I'll take it. Can I take 1 blade off and cut my grass? My best friend told me it'll make them more. No, you shouldn't be able to really take. If you got a mower deck, you want to have 2 blades on it, mate. If you put just one blade and cut with 1 blade, no, I wouldn't recommend that.
yeah,
No.
it'll shake like that.
If you've got any fillings, in your teeth, it'll shake them loose. Yeah, don't do that.
Potentially going to bend the crankshaft as well, isn't it?
Not necessarily. It all depends on the configuration of the belt drive. But obviously, if you got two blades spinning centrifugally, Henry, and you take one off, and you've only got one now. Your mower's going to be all out of cock. Yeah, don't do that. It chuck you off it. It'd be like riding a bucking bronco.
Yeah. The only way you could do that is with a mower that has 3 blades. Then if you left the center one, that would be fine. But when you do those off to the sides, you're going to get vibration.
What was that word you picked? Centrifugally?
Centrifugal force. Centrifugal force.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, Nev.
It'd be like a beehive.
You need to put 2 tea bags in every cup. That's why I drink coffee. I don't drink tea. I don't drink tea.
Yeah, but just remember this, right? You put 2 in a teapot. Sometimes you put 3. But when we have somebody come around and have 9 cups of tea a day with us, and one of our neighbours, you know what I mean? So it does work out cheaper to buy the big catering packs.
Oh, no, 100% behind you on that. You know what I mean? If you're making a pot of tea, I understand. You know.
Yeah. And the only them tea bags only cost £3 each for 440 tea bags, and it's flat tea. It's proper tea.
£3 for each tea bag?
No, £3 for the bag of 440.
Those are a lot of tea bags.
Yeah.
So Henry, are you started on your shop yet? Getting your internet? Have you started getting the wire? I mean, stop.
Tell him, Mick. I'm not leaving the seat.
He don't. In fact, I think the decorators decorate around him in that room. He don't move. He don't get out of that chair for nothing. The funny thing is with Henry, mate, what we'll say is you'll be on a live stream with him, and you'll say, "Oh, I've got a carburetor problem," blah 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 blah, and he just reaches down and picks a carburetor up, and he's got the right carburetor that you want. It's right by his side. He must have engine parts bloody everywhere.
Is it one of them phases?
Thomas is having problems with StreamYard. Yeah, I can see it coming up, mate. But you're not connecting. So it must be your end. So it seems to be holding. I'm going to do it. Let me do a quick. Do I dare do it? Do a quick test. See what I'm pulling. Because that's the thing, isn't it? I learned that this week. Let's have a quick speed test. See what we're pulling.
Well, don't mind me. I've got some really, really nice ginger nuts here.
Ginger nut should have been banned. Should have been banned in the First World War.
What?
Yeah, no, that internet's holding because it's got the word ginger in it.
Snowflakes. That's what it is.
Yeah. It has dropped a little bit. It has dropped a little bit more today, just a touch. Download. I'm Sparky. I'm getting download 8.8. I'm getting download.
That's average. That's for the GCM. That's not too bad.
That's right.
Upload. I'm getting 1.86 upload.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. He's gonna be
as long as I can. Well, it's only a little while it's internet, but as I say, it's always worked flawlessly. So don't forget, those of you that have come into the stream and you're a little bit late, or not late, but you're late. Over Easter weekend, as I did watch someone's stream. I think I was watching Stuart's stream this morning. I missed it. In fact, I'm not subscribed to Stuart. Well, I wasn't. I am now. And I saw Scotty was on there last night. And for those that don't know, Easter weekend, I won't be doing a live stream. Terrell Fix is always going live, and Terrell has invited me.
Yeah, he announced it yesterday, didn't
he? Yeah. So.
Wow, that's loud. Scotty, you're very loud now. You just took the doors off.
Sorry, I turned it down, sir.
No, you're all right. Don't worry about it. I just don't want people getting complaints.
Mark says, Mick, please don't go to Zoom. Why is that, Mark? what's the problem with Zoom? And people say it's good. I do use Zoom for when I'm doing charity work. When the older chairperson wants to do a Zoom meeting with about 50 people, I do Zoom, and it always appears to be non-glitchy.
Yeah.
I like StreamYard, but
It does like to glitch.
I'm a no frills kind of guy. So if we get a bit glitchy or
it's been fixed. Mine has been fixed.
We got a little what's that? A little ransom Marquis.
Yeah, 25 quid.
Fairly nice.
That looks like hold it there, Ash. Let's have a look, mate. That looks like a Mark II. Is that a Mark II?
It's got the BSA on.
Let's have a look, mate. Hang on. Make it big.
If you want.
It's got the F12 floater on it with the 18-inch. Yeah. Where's the badge? Is it an ID badge on it? Not that one.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. What's that? What mark is it? What mark is it?
4.
Oh, it's Mark 4, is it? No, it's not.
Yeah, Mark 4.
Well, it's got the wrong grass
18-inch Marquis.
It's got the wrong grass box on it, mate.
25 quid.
It's got the 397121 carburetor on that, Henry. Do you know that?
No, I don't.
Yeah. I only know that because I spent about 8 months trying to find a bugger. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, it's got the wrong grass box on that.
Oh.
But that's no biggie.
Yeah.
Is there someone in the chat that wanted an Amel carburetor top? I've forgotten who it was who asked for one. Whoever it is, if you're in the chat and you ask me for a Amel 379 carburetor top, it's in the post. Sparky, do you need to try Barry's tea from Talk? 1 cup, and your pupils are dilated for the next 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind that.
That sounds like a proper Irish cup of tea.
Why
That does.
Blade spin at 36 RPM. Yeah, about 36. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's dependent on the machine, but 36 is a good benchmarker for lots of people. But some machines do run faster and some machines do run slower as per the manufacturer's specs. But I just use this. See if it's on the side of my head. It's called an ear. I use that, and as long as it sounds about right, I'm happy with it.
Yep.
Okay.
My teacher is going to help me get into lawn care. Cool. I want to do. I want to go up and down all day. Cool. Yeah. Lawn care is a good bit to get into if you can get customers. If you get a good customer base. I've been watching lots of people talking about lawn care businesses, small engine businesses, and what have you, and all that sort of stuff recently. And the first thing you need is a customer base. So before you go and buy your machines and what have you, just make sure you have the right customer base. I mean, your customer base will then dictate to you what machines you need. Don't go out buying all this steel stuff and Husqvarna stuff. If you've only got little tiny things to do, then you don't need expensive equipment to begin with. Start small, work your way up.
Yeah.
As per the YouTube channels that are punching out videos about how to run your business.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Henry, behave yourself.
Oh, that's what Henry thinks of that.
Henry.
Start off small, work way up. That's all I got.
Take little bites out of the apple. Otherwise, you'll be very commonly known as all the gear but no idea. So yeah, start small, work your way up.
Yeah.
I've got no gear and still no idea.
Well, there you go.
You're doing fantastic.
Well,
yeah,
do you know what? I just do it on a low level. It's a hobby. I enjoy it. If I became to a point in my life where I had to buy a spark plug stand to hold all my spark plugs, I wouldn't enjoy it. I just get my spark plugs and fly them on the drawer. That's you know. My word, is Henry getting out of his chair? My Lord, what's up with you, Henry?
I gotta let the cat in. You're right.
On a 72 inch blade is 24 inches. With 24, yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Okay.
Good. Well, I better try and get some of this engine back again. I can't sit and yak to you lot and get nothing done. This is supposed to be a working stream, and you pulled me over there with you lot to start chatting and getting nothing done.
You're welcome.
Don't let us stop you.
Oh, you're a fine one to bloody talk, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, these working live streams are usually quite terrifying, especially if I was a chainsaw in a kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Henry, you
William.
that other fella, Henry, I forget the name of his channel now. He used to repair leaf blowers and mowers in his kitchen. He used to fire mowers up on
Yeah. I know the one. Yeah.
You know what an absolute,
Yeah, I know the one, yeah.
What an absolute bloody. He was having
Yeah, it's a bit of entertainment, yes.
He was having problems with his mower. Ashley's smiling, knows exactly what I'm on about. He's having problems with his mower. So
I know which one because Ashley's told me. Yeah.
He wanted to fit. He says it doesn't come with a throttle on it. I said it won't do. It's self-governed. It won't do. So you fire it up and it's self-governed. So then he got a bit of strimmer cord, and he tied that around the governor arm and had it onto the brake handle. So when he pulled the brake handle in, the res went through the bloody roof, right? And he thought that was brilliant. But then he said that for whatever reason it was, and to this day I still don't know. He had problems with his back wheels, so something wasn't right with his back wheels. So he changed.
Here we go.
For a new set of back wheels. Do you have any idea, Henry, what he used for back wheels?
I know what it was.
Okay, look.
Ashley's giving you a clue here.
Dumbbell weights. He put dumbbell weights on his blinking lawnmower. It must have weighed about 42 kilos.
Wasn't there something about spoons as well?
Yeah. He had a blower with a bit of a. All it was the bolt. The bolt was sheared off on the muffler. That's all it was. So all we had to do was go and put on your bolt. No, what he done was to bridge the gap between the block and the exhaust. He got a spoon, snapped the hand off, and put the spoon behind it.
Oh, crazy person.
And people knock me about my channel, right? You don't see any of my lawnmowers going out here with horse cart wheels on them.
Funny thing is, that mower blew up in the end.
No way, really?
Yep.
I wonder why.
It was running at about 97,000 RPM. That's why it blew up.
Hilarious.
Oh, he was a twat. He was an absolute knobhead.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, he was great.
I know exactly which channel it is too.
Yeah, he was great. I think didn't he delete his videos or something? Yeah.
No,
in that much hate.
But yeah.
He deletes them as like after 2 days. But there's another
channel that uploads them.
Uploads all of his videos.
Oh, is there?
And his live streams of the exact same name.
Oh, okay.
I think it's actually got more subscribers on it than his actual one, hasn't it?
I don't know.
I think it has, yeah. I think the channel which pulls his stuff has got more people.
There's the missing P. You're better.
Glad you're better.
Glad you're better, said Henry. Henry's a nice old boy. He's got the top there. Look, he doesn't get out of his chair all day. He never gets out of his chair.
Is that like you?
Oh no, at least I move about in mine. Don't come down and give me shit.
What? Oh, Sparky, I've got 2 games. i3, i5, difference in PC. Yeah, I would always stick to my i5. i3 is a bit of a bugger on Windows 10 because it doesn't always recognise what it needs to recognise. My personal opinion, personally. But oh dear. Well, I got my jingle, by the way, Ash.
Oh.
I've got it through today. It says you are now listening to DJ Sparky spinning the best oldies music for all generations. Reach on air, you know what I mean? Catch him live. DJ Sparky address, and it comes up with now DJ's mixes it louder than a cockerel.
Yeah. Maybe a cockerel.
Yeah.
What are you chatting on about, Sparky?
Oh, I was on about a jingle, don't worry. Oh, laughing me head off. We're on about this cockerel that goes off in the morning. Yes. Oh dear. At least that's one thing, Scotty. We can hear you now.
Oh yeah, exactly. This new setup's pretty cool. I'm liking it.
You like it, are you?
Yeah. With me old boom mic.
I need to get a new chair. I don't like my chair. It don't wheel very well.
Yeah, my chair's on its way out, but I'm going to use it to the very moment that it collapses.
Terrell got given one. It's on Amazon, but you can't get it in the bloody States. And the wheels are like that. They're lovely, big, fat.
Oh yeah, that big, the one with the big chunky wheels. Yeah.
Yeah, that's lush, but you can't get it in the UK.
No, you can't. No.
That's annoying, isn't it?
Pain in the arse.
Yeah, I found I had my wheels in the garage too. They came with little tiny wheels, 5 of them. I ended up putting out some good size ones. Yeah.
Yeah, if I can find some new wheels for it, I'm gonna. Who's that down there? That's Thomas. He's mucking about. Thomas is mucking about. I can see Thomas.
Yeah, I was having problems last night.
I can't bring.
I had no audio. I was sat there. I was like, I can't hear nothing. I was thinking maybe my wire's packed up because I've got a bit of a dodgy extension wire. But
I think I don't know whether I saw KB was KB last night.
Yeah.
I think KB had problems with audio, didn't it?
Yeah, no, I think he was having problems with getting the link out, and then he couldn't figure out how to do the giveaway of the comments. I think that's what he was having problems with.
Yeah, he opened up a different a stream, and he did give it away.
Oh, right. Yeah. I knew something was going on. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was only there for the start.
Those Scotty and JP, where were you guys this morning? At 4:30, I was talking with Sparky on his live. And you guys.
At that point, I had finally crawled to bed. I'd been in a bed for an hour at that point.
Yeah. Is that right?
We both headed off at 3. I think it was
on a stream till 3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were doing what?
A private stream. We're on a private stream until 3.
Oh yeah.
Private stream.
Is that one of them? Is that one of them babe station ones? Is it?
Probably dating stream.
I think we know if it was because I think his missus would be nagging at him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She likes doing that in private streams. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because she knows him on private stream because of her swearing. And it's the only reason she knows him on private stream.
Ash, give me the chocolate.
Yeah.
That was the bed. No, it wasn't.
Definitely.
And for some reason, she thinks that the microphone don't pick that up.
This microphone's sensitive.
Same mic.
So, yeah.
What was it the other day? Wanted you to check a appointment, wasn't it? That was the other one. He's like, how can I do that when I'm...
And it wasn't a Zoom call either. It was one she's just going to get called on her mobile.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Any daft woman.
I like live stream when they're rebuilding machines on live stream.
Yeah.
Because
it's
working and talking at the same time.
That's me. That's what I'm doing.
That's right.
You work since
And that's the way I think it goes too. Is
Well, it's all good until something goes horrifically wrong, though, isn't it?
and repair machine.
That's why I never do a repair live. Everything goes wrong for me. I'm on a bit of a mare today, to be fair.
You got to remember, nothing goes wrong. Nothing ever goes wrong. And the good thing about doing a repair live is that you've got an audience. I've got 19 people in here, and you've got people who say, "Oh yeah, hold up, you're doing that wrong. Yeah, let me show you." And you know, people help you out.
And we're trying to reach through the screen to stop you.
No, that was Rooster with William. That was.
What was he doing then?
He was doing a live repair to a chainsaw, and he was having to sort the recoil out because it was quite loose. He ended up grabbing cutters.
Oh. Okay.
Put it this way, I think a lot of people were on the edge of their seats at that point. Well, during that whole time. He did it in the end. Credit to him, he did do it in the end, but yeah.
I've seen some people.
It's entertaining.
Mainly people who don't really have a lot of experience, and they're working on chainsaws. They've got it running in the shop. The chain's going around full belt, and they're trying to move stuff about, trying to take stuff off. Oh my lord, we're going to be seeing limbs come off in a minute.
I think the funniest bit was the fact they actually started it up in his kitchen.
Yeah.
The dog was going mental. And I thought he was going to cut through the work surface, to be fair. Yeah. Bye-bye, kitchen. I hope he cleaned the worktop afterwards, because that would have been really oily and fuely. Yeah.
Well, the thing is with chainsaw is that they do chuck all anywhere. You know what I mean? So, you know, some people I just think, what are you doing? But there you go.
Well, we all tried to.
It's entertainment.
The screen to get them.
Seen it so many times.
I'm surprised Rooster didn't throw his laptop across the room. Like, no, what are you doing?
Yeah, some people are a bit like that sometimes. You know, you learn by your mistakes. The only problem is with a chainsaw is that you don't get many second chances. That's a problem.
That's true. Yeah.
That's the decent problem with chainsaw. You don't get many second goes at it.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of times people tell me off for starting the machine up on the lift table, you know. I don't see no drama in it myself, but you always get a safety sally, you know. Oh, you should be wearing safety goggles, and so in fact, on the last video, someone said, "What, you know, where's your safety goggles over there?"
Yeah, safety sandals as well. You need safety sandals.
Yes, safety sandals.
Got the safety sliders on. There you go. Sorted.
It's summertime, baby.
I think. Oh shit! My chair's gone.
Language.
Yeah, language.
I jumped down there, so I can't move. If you want to laugh, right?
Don't say another bit of metals came off that chair.
May have done. Yeah, look at that. That's my sliders.
Oh boy.
They're a bit broke.
I can't afford any more for another 8 weeks.
Yeah, he's bought all that tea, you see, so yeah, the budget's been spent.
It's not in stock.
You can't afford a new pair of sliders for £8, but you can go and buy £45 worth of blinking tea.
Yeah, well, it's important.
Well, the shoes weren't in stock, he's saying, so.
Yeah.
That's why it takes That's why it takes 2 hours to change a pull coil. I've done some springs, you know, to try to put new springs in, and they've taken all day. They've taken all day to do it, especially little tiny two-strokers where you get like that action, not like that, and your thumbs are absolutely burning. Do you know what I mean? I've had that.
Coffee break.
Yeah, we've all had that.
That's when you just buy a new pull cord housing.
No. That's not.
What's the point of doing that? It's going to cost more.
That's not small engine repair, is it? That's small engine fitting.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
People rip out and replace instead of fixing.
I had a woman come in.
Could work out more expensive too.
A woman texted me yesterday. Funny enough, I went to primary school with her, and that's 25 years ago, you know, 30 years ago, and she texts me to say, I see you repair mowers, blah, blah. Can you fix mine? Well, I'll have a go. And all it was a Briggs & Stratton Classic. And the I've got it here, actually. Funny enough. I've got it here. And all it was the little tiny plastic clip had just moved, and the dogs were stuck in. That's all it was. The dogs were stuck in. I didn't know that at the time, so I said, "Yeah, no problem." So, I pulled a cord, and that's what it's doing. So I've got 8 or 9 spare here. I said, "I'll do it for you now whilst you wait. Take 5 minutes." So she went down to the shop to get the money out. She come back with her husband, and he said, he's on the driveway. He said, "You never fixed that already?" I said, "I haven't had a chance to look at it yet." And as he got out of the car, I pulled a cord, and away it went. He said, "Unreal." I said, "Well, I've got the spare part for it." So, and when I took it off and examined this one, literally I just undid the bolt, moved the plastic clip round, did it back up, and that's good to go. So I did a repair, and I've now got another donor pull cord for another machine. So
there you go.
Happy days.
Just bit of pull cord onto it, Thomas. What are you like?
What?
We're small engine mechanics, not fitters. eBay. What am I missing out on? eBay. What's eBay?
There's a beard.
My mate Taffy be over first thing in the morning. All right. Okay. What's going on here? Phone's going bonkers.
Hey, get off the phone.
So, did you say something, Thomas?
Yeah, I told Nick get off the phone.
I still didn't get that.
Well, this is a live stream. Don't forget.
I said
it's live.
Nick to get off the phone.
Did you start on at me?
Well, you repeated yourself 3 times now. Oh, there's a flamethrower.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
So bloke wants to come look at a mower. Yeah, come and have a look.
See that money coming in the door.
Hey?
No, he was saying get off the phone, but you got to look at the phone because money comes in the door.
Money.
Exactly that. Exactly that, baby.
Yeah.
Happy days.
I devised a brand new piece of equipment to aid me in my small engine venture. If I can find it. Where did that go? I lost it now. I've lost the plot. I've lost the plot, baby. That's not it.
I lost the plot ages ago.
Yeah, no, I've got a brand new tool in my arsenal, Henry. You're gonna love this, Henry. Right? You're gonna love this.
I'm a tool connoisseur.
Yeah, I hear you.
Tools.
This cost about 25 cents.
Oh.
Okay.
I probably got a dozen of them.
This is a brilliant tool.
All right. Look at
Okay.
This. Yeah.
Right.
But stops your lawnmower kicking back on you. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah. Anything works.
Oh dear.
Oh, crumbs. Got too many things open now.
So I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, I've got loads of things open.
Make sure that plug is out.
I have a blade stop here,
Oh, okay.
Mr. Safety Sally.
Safety Sally's. And
Nah,
my
you
camera's
don't
just
need to.
frozen. That's brilliant. Who down? Yep. What's going on here? Technology.
You know what? I don't even need doing.
Why'd you take?
Yeah.
Well, because I can't see what's on top of the blade from inside. Look.
Look at it, like
Nice.
I don't know about you, Henry, but I can't see on the underside of a blade without taking the blade off. I don't know how good your eyes are.
No, you use a mirror.
Eh?
You use a mirror.
Look at my face. How many mirrors do you think I look into?
None to none.
Yeah, I used to use a big mirror on my table to look underneath the writer. After I jacked up the writing machine, I'd put a mirror on the table to see what's up underneath. You know, I'd flash a light up side there, and I was able to look at the mirror and see where how the belts look, how the gears looked, how everything looked. You know, by using a big.
I've got a mirror on my bedroom ceiling for a completely different reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh dear. I'm here. I'm just trying to work out something.
Say again.
I'm here. I'm just sorting this reach on air thing, me radio thing. Because somebody's asked me a question.
Fun and games.
All fun and games until someone gets hurt.
True.
So how's that patch-up job doing, Scotty? Is it dried up yet? You see the down flush?
Yeah, I've had a bit of a mare with it today. The height adjuster is giving me a bit of jip, so got to try to sort that out.
Oh yeah.
What's that on, Scotty?
A McCulloch.
I'll say that. The old deck's a bit tatty, isn't it?
Yeah, I've managed to restore it all. I've painted it up and everything, but height adjusters, because obviously I took the wheels off to paint the deck, and now they don't want to play ball. I can't get it to function properly, so I've stood back from it, left it for now, and go back with a fresh mind.
Okay, I only probably want greasing out, a bit of oil or something on there, bit of oil.
Yeah.
They normally lock up and don't work if you ain't put them back on right, normally.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I haven't put it on right.
Normally you can't move them if you ain't put them on right. If you put the arm on the wrong way around, then they lock up generally.
Yeah.
Scotty, up. Your video froze up.
Again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Scotty, you had an internet problem, Scotty. Ha 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 ha! I had it last week.
No, it's not internet problems. It's actually StreamYard side, I think.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
How could it be internet problems when?
Don't you go blaming my StreamYard? Look, I'm
not blaming your StreamYard. I'm blaming StreamYard in general.
Well, it can't be. It can't. I'm in high definition, baby. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I lost connection. Sorry, Mick. That's fine. Who was that? That's William. That's why it takes 2 hours. Yeah. eBay have to run out for tea. I think Sparky got it all. Just one more cup of tea, Ben. Good idea. Right, Tom, have another cup of tea. Ha, Scotty. Sparky got new. What was that? Someone's got a new gaming PC or something. Okay. Henry Morsi, I need to add a lift to my farm shop. Did you say you use Harbour Freight motorcycle lift?
Yes.
Oh, there's your answer.
There you go.
They work excellent.
I'm hardwired, so I don't see how it could possibly be internet problems unless it's my internet being stupid. But, yeah, I don't know.
Don't I look beautiful? Look at that. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, at some point when I start doing a video, I'm going to probably do a repair on the lift to make it wider so the tires sit flat on the lift instead of half on the lift and half off. So eventually I'll do a video on that.
Well, it would be good. It'd be good to see you get out of your bloody chair.
Yeah, boy.
If I get out of my seat, I was going to say.
So, Henry, do you bring your chair down to your garage too?
Yeah.
Or do you have a second chair for
I got
the
two
shop?
chairs. Yeah. I got a nice reclining chair and I got a nice little round stool to push myself around.
For a moment, I thought you said you had a. I'm going to say you had a reclining chair in the shop as well, but wow. Luxury.
No recliner.
Okay, this one's going to take some thinking. Reclines back.
If I ever did that, I would get nothing done.
Henry, I've known you about how long now would you say? About 7 months now? Something like that, 8, 6, 7 months. I've never seen you move.
No, huh? Yeah, you did the other day.
No, I didn't. No. That
He was in the shop the other day.
No. That was a green screen. I know your old game.
That's a really good green screen then.
Yeah.
Wow. Even the internet stopped, Lost connection and all.
Yeah. That was a green screen. Right, what are we doing here? What's that? That's a 10 mil. That's what I want. I want a 10. Impact. What's that? 3/8.
Boy, you got some.
Tommy says, who makes home light mowers? Are they from the US?
Yes.
Jacobson.
There you go.
Yeah, I think they're US brand. They home light.
Pretty sure they are, yeah.
Yeah, American crap. Oh, who's that? What are you doing with that bloody woolly hat on then?
Someone's got a cold head.
Bloody boy, innit?
Yeah, Ken was mentioning that they used to make that was the McCullough next to him. Home light, yeah, that's made here too somewhere.
Oh, well, it is cold over in Wales, I imagine.
It is bad.
And my camera's froze again. Hello, welcome to Frozen Camera.
You don't have a haze hat on then?
Courtesy of James.
Cheeky.
Did he send you a hat, did he?
The twins.
I bought this off him.
Oh, what did you buy from? Oh, you bought that power back, did you? That's nice.
Yeah.
How much was that?
75 quid.
75 quid.
Nice.
Oh, it's good. I didn't know what to make with, but it's nice bit of kit.
I'll show you. I'll show you what I use, Harry. I'm a bit rough and round the edges.
Hey, you just did on that vacuum, huh?
Sorry, Henry, I missed that.
He just did a video on that vacuum.
Yeah, James did, yeah.
So, that's called a broom. Your broom and dustpan and brush. $2.99, $3.99.
Oh,
hey. Same game.
I see it's big.
Hang on. That dustpan and brush looks like it's not had a day's work. It looks brand new.
It's had a bit, it's not had much.
Wow.
Didn't think so.
See, this is what happens, Scotty. If you poke me, I'll poke you back, you see. Paint in there, dirt.
Yeah, see, that one's been used.
That's the same bloody one.
No, I was on about Hargreaves
Oh, Harry's
dustpan and brush. Yeah, looks like it's not had a day's work.
Let's have a look at Harry's one. Where's Harry's dustpan and brush?
Harry's lazy, that's why.
Hang on, Harry. My mouse is. I'm using my old pad.
Look at that. Looks brand new.
Oh, no, it's been you. Been you.
Oh, there's a little bit of dirt in the dustpan, but the brush is in real good condition.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Are you cold, Harry, or what? It's absolutely lovely down here.
Oh, it's like 1-2 degrees here.
Oh, behave yourself.
It's nobbling.
How is it for you, AJP?
It's a bit nippy here as well.
I thought you
Welsh.
That's because the missus isn't there, so she hasn't whacked the thermostat up.
I thought you Welsh boys are made of freaking.
Oh, at least I'm in the summer. This guy's with cracking aircon.
What? Saying that, there's not a lot of meat on the bone here, is there? You're about 3 stone soaking wet in you, Harry. You got to keep yourself warm.
A bit more than that.
Not like me and Ash and Sparky and Thomas and Henry. You know, we've got a bit of the old winter blubber going on. Keep us nice and tidy.
Oh yeah, definitely. But then Scotty eats like 9 packs of sneakers every day. You know what I mean? What do you expect?
Surprising I ain't got a gut on me, innit? Mind you wouldn't be able to tell if I did because you only see this bit.
Trust me. It'll come. You say that now, Scotty. Trust me. It'll come.
I don't care.
When you get older, Scotty.
It's no fun being bony because if you wax something, it hurts.
Yeah. Ash looks like he's ready to just put a blanket over him, ready for the next day.
Oh, I always am. I've lost my motivation. Lost all of it. Always going on with her next door.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the joys of having a annoying neighbour.
Yeah.
Oh, that song was good, isn't it? Annoying neighbour.
Annoying neighbour. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
When you find out how to find that motivation, you let me know there. Okay. Because I've been looking for it.
Misplaced.
Right, I'm gonna try something. Hopefully. Oh dear. Right, I'm just gonna pop off to restart this computer because I've just installed the final software for radio.
I'm gonna miss you.
I know. I am gonna be the Michelin man one day.
Look at that, the 3 amigos.
I'm not Michelin man, yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna restart this. I've just installed the software for Reach.
Right.
Reach on it.
I think you're right, Mick. They're all tied in. I want an umbilical cord.
Say again.
I think you're right. They're all tied in on one umbilical cord. One leaves, they're all gone.
Told ya.
Yep.
I'll tell you something. That gun that Hobby Motor sent me, Kelsey. Nice little gun, that H.
Yeah.
It's called an Airboy.
Airboy, huh?
Oh, my camera's really disappeared. What's going on here? I look like I'm not there. Hello, I'm invisible now. Oh, what is going on today?
It's probably because Ashley turned his camera off, so yours is mucking about as well now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be. Just received a sticker.
The umbilical. We're going to call you two the umbilical boys.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, okay.
Now, this is some great packaging. We got some duct tape.
Duct tape. Huh.
Hey, Mick, you want to try one of these bad boys?
What you got there, speed up? Oh, that's all right. Yeah, what's that?
Micks Mowers as well.
Air gun.
Yeah, he used duct tape to hold the
£3.79 from Machine Mark.
That's good tape.
What's the connection on it?
Hold on.
Because
it's the long one.
I've been having connection problems. No,
Yeah,
no. Is that coarse thread or fine thread?
Coarse. Definitely not fine.
Ooh. Hold on.
I've got another one, yeah.
Male or female?
Let's not get sexist.
Don't ask me the difference, boy, because I'm not going to show you. It'll show me. That's a male, right? All right.
Yeah. The female ends on the end of the gun. Then.
Yeah, so
There you go.
That's an adapter that you got there, right?
Yeah, it just screws in.
Yeah.
Aha! Success. Yep. So you want that one there? Cool. Yeah. 10 minutes, Harry.
Yeah, we'll do.
Oh no, I'm going to run out of room on the sticker board. We're going to be on sticker board number 3.
This one I had with the kit.
I've now finally managed. I've got every single air gun that I have. Every air gun I've got, it's now working. Every gun.
Yeah. This was the first one I had.
Happy
I had
days.
this with a compressor. And I saw that one with the long nozzle. Thought you can get in tight spaces with it.
Get in there and do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 air guns. 4 or 5 air guns. I've got my standard one, which is that on there, bit like yours.
Yeah.
I've got a different nozzle to fit that. I've got that one from my mate Klausy. That's a nice one. I like that one.
Oh yeah, that looks tidy.
Yeah. I've got that one there for carburetors, but it's got a little tiny plastic bit on the bottom,
nice.
so you can get in the seats, what have you. Yeah. And that's a nice one too. That's not too bad. But I find that one is quite a high-powered gun. There's not a lot of
Hello, Rusty Rooster.
Not really. It's all or nothing. You hit it, and
All or
it's all
nothing.
nothing.
You can't
Whereas
feather
this
it.
one, this one's quite nice for feathering, or like I say to get your flow. So
Yeah.
1 minute. Is that right? Is that Rusty here?
Yeah.
I like Rusty. He's cool.
Woo!
Yeah.
Guys, stop in for a minute. Hope you all having fun without me. Say again, H. It's what?
We got to go woo woo to call him up on a panel. So Scotty, that Micks Mowers sticker, it wasn't yellow, it was tan or brown.
It is yellow. It's just my camera's phone. It's like a yellowy, tanny colour. Oh, let me see if I can sort my camera out slightly.
Because his sticker looks
high def.
more yellow on the chest.
It is quite yellow.
Yeah.
And now my camera's froze.
I haven't got a Scotty Daniels. Is that a Ricks? I haven't got a Ricks yet.
Yeah.
I haven't got a Rooster yet. No, none of them. Obviously, they don't like me.
I think Rooster sent Kenny a bunch of them to send over to the UK.
Yeah.
Obviously, they don't like me.
There we go.
It's become quite apparent.
It's my lighting.
Is that Ricks? Is it? I ain't got a Ricks one either. I ain't got a Ricks one.
It's literally just came through a door, and he's used a little bit of duct tape to hold it.
Rusty says, I can only stay a minute. I'm important. Rusty, get your ass up on the panel. I don't want to be hearing no excuses.
Yeah.
Chop.
I haven't even got a Harry sticker yet. No Harry sticker.
Yeah, I knew how to say something. Yours are on the way.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
In the post.
Sent out. What day is it today? Wednesday. They sent out on Monday.
Whoa. Hey, cool looking. Nice.
Hey,
all I'm hearing is a lot of noise.
Well.
All I can hear is noise.
First class.
All action.
We're talking about Welsh Post here, so it might take a little while.
What's up with your mic?
You up?
Your mic's blinking loud.
That's because it's on a boom now.
I'll give you a bloody boom.
Boom! Oh, is it on too?
What you got there, Ash?
Bit of duct tape.
This is. I know exactly what it is. A Micks Mowers sticker.
Oh, so you got one as well. How come I'm laughing?
He likes his duct tape.
Oh, yeah, they're tied in together with umbilical cord.
Bribed.
Roger McDonald, hey Mick, it's not Saturday. No, I'm doing a live engine.
There we go.
A live engine work today. I want to test me.
You
Test
never
me.
know what came through his door.
I want to test
I'll
it.
be going through everyone's door. You never know.
It seems to be working quite well. Oh, I've got a socket in my pocket.
Useful.
10 mil.
Quick, secure it. Don't lose it again.
Bloody 10 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find them everywhere, in pockets, in the crack in the floor.
Well, I'm going to get a new toolbox at some point. As I say, it's going to go from here, where I'm now, here, all the way down there. A solid toolbox. So I'm going to get a load of that foam stuff and have it all in there proper. So I'll get rid of all this junk up here. I've got to move my air compressor. That's the only problem. I might even put that outside yet. Because anyone see that video? I don't know what channel it was on, but an air compressor blew up. Anyone see that?
No,
Yeah,
I did.
I believe it may feature in the intro now. I believe.
Intro of what?
The intro of the videos.
Yeah, blew up on him. I think it was 150 litre.
Really disgusting. Covered.
The welds gave out. And it blew the windows out, blew the door off. Could have killed him.
Yeah. Flooded the whole place out.
Yeah, that's why you got to check them once in a while.
Wash down the garden.
Drain them.
Henry, you know me. I am religiously checking mine every 2 years. Every 2 years without fail, I check mine.
No, you got to drain those things.
I do mine about once a month.
Yeah.
And to be fair, there's not a lot in there. To be fair, so.
Rusty Rooster.
Oh, so Rusty's going to leave without coming up. How rude is that? He obviously is too important.
I drain mine every time I use it.
That's because you're posh.
Air compressor.
That's because you're posh.
Wow. Drain it every time. That's a lot of draining. Unless it doesn't get used much.
No. Well,
I got an 80-gallon one, and I got also a small one. If I got a big job to do, I'll run the 80-gallon. But if I got a small job to do, I only run the little small one.
Yeah, I have a 5-horse 20-gallon one.
Yeah. The 20-gallon one's good size still, But I only got like the two little pancake one when I'm just working on carburetors or something. Just, that little pancake one is plenty.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to shoot Mick. I'm going to go and put this on my sticker wall. And see you all later. Take care. In a bit. I
don't know. Ah, hello, Rick. Sticker just arrived.
See you later. Tell her a bit.
So,
how you doing?
That's actually gone. Is Scott going as well, or Scott hanging about?
No,
yeah, I'm going to actually have to head as well. That sounds so typical, but I'll go ahead as well. Mum should be back shopping soon.
You know what it's like? If Ashley goes too far, that cord will get too tight.
Yeah. Catch you on the next one.
Hi Nathan, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Mick looks like a strong wrestler. Oh well, getting old now, mate. I'm getting old now, buddy. Gone are the days of my Lycra uniform. I still got my wrestling outfit. I'll show you. Somewhere.
Take care, Lawnmower Detective. Enjoy your day.
Nathan, I still got my wrestling outfit, mate. I still got it, man. Still there, mate. Oh, I never got one of your stickers, Mick. Did you ask for a sticker? If you asked for a sticker, you'd have got it.
Yeah, Mick,
Like
I asked for a sticker.
Like I always say, if you ask, you get. Send me an email, bruv. Not a problem. Send me an email up. I'll send one over. Yeah, here's my email address. You know my email address. Just email me up, baby. I'll send you one. No one's phone's ringing.
Yeah.
What is that? That's my wrestling outfit.
Yeah.
Mick, what is that 3-foot hose on the Flymo? Yeah, it's an air cleaner. Yeah, exactly that. There's one in. This thing. Yeah, it just draws air in. Go straight into the back of a carburetor. It's up high because obviously with a Flymo, they don't breathe very well in long grass. So yeah, they stick up nice and high. Yeah, it's an air cleaner.
Yeah. What's in that file cabinet back there? Is it just taking up space or what?
No, filing cabinet. Top drawer is air guns, air chisels, grinders, disc cutters, cutters, grinders. Second drawer down is Dremel tools, Dremel attachment files, all that sort of caper. Third drawer down is spare pull cord handles, spare air boxes for strimmers, strimmer guards, strimmer bob heads, and last drawer down is spare coils and spare. So it's all the second hand stuff. Some I just stripped down, just put it in out of the way, so it's all there.
Yeah. Well,
Mark, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I just needed somewhere that I could put the stuff in and not catalog it so much, but just have it in one area. Do you know what I mean? To be fair, H, for my shop, it is the right size for what I do. Okay, I'm the only problem I have with it is the height. So I'm looking to get a new workshop at some point, twice the size of this and twice as high. At some point, and then I'm going to have a row of these filing cabinets, about 6 of those, and I can catalogue it as I wanted. But you know, I've only been going 2 years on the channel, and before that, I was out in the garden doing it. You know, bending down on my hands and knees and all that sort of stuff. So to actually have to have electricity, a heater, and all that makes all the difference.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I have 2 of them that I use. I use them for I got like 20 hammers. I got that in the bottom drawer, and different filters and stuff. I had them in there. Yeah, because you're always looking for space.
Yeah, that's interesting. My internet signs just come up on my stream. I don't know if I'm glitchy. Oh, connection is fairly good. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging. Okay, it's fairly good. Okay, that's fine. Michael, did you get a connection for that old air gun? Connection for old air gun? Yes, yeah. I've sorted it. So let me talk you through it. Where are we? I've got a spare one here somewhere. There it is, and there it is.
All depends what you're doing, Mr. Fix-It. If you're going to paint cars, then get a big one. If you're going to just do carburetors, I would just get a little pancake one or something like that. If you want something a lot more air.
All I've got is a 25 litre. To be fair, a 50 litre would have been better in hindsight. Only because if you're doing something like hedge trimmer blades on a standard HS45, say, and I use a die grinder for mine, little die grinder. After about 30 seconds, the air compressor is then running flat out all the time to catch up. So I would say a 50 litre is adequate for doing anything that you do in the shop as what I do. If you base it upon that. But if you're looking at doing other stuff like powder coating, although you're setting your air pressures a bit lower, at about sort of 5 to 15 psi or something like that, or if you're doing paint spraying, you might want to upgrade a little bit, but just be conscious of the output of your air compressor for your electricity. Lots of places do sell them with just a 12-volt, a standard 3-pin plug to plug in, but you may just want to look into, if you go to like 150 litre, you may have to upgrade your circuit to take that. So that's why I'd say a 50 litre is adequate. You can just bang that straight in. So my air gun, my air gun problem I was having, these are the EU ones, agreed?
Yeah.
Right. They do 2 types of these. Did you know that? Where's it? Here it is. So they do the standard EU one, which is like that and like that, right? And then they do the little one, which is again standard EU fitting, right? Yeah, it looks the same. Yeah, happy with that. But the blinking bore's different. Look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see, they don't tell you that. You see, so that wasn't fitting in the standard EU connection. That'll only fit in the Audi or little one. So the problem I was having is the thread on the little jobby is a fine thread, right? Not your standard quarter inch one.
Yeah.
It's a fine thread. So what I did was I bought that, and that's cool. I like that. So that is standard quarter inch thread with M12 times 1 millimeter thread. And now, if I buy a little one, I can now change it for fine thread, and it fits into the gun properly, into the fine thread area. This is coarse thread. It now fits into that, and then you get the other connection to sit into that, and that cost you £3 or £4 off of Amazonian quarter inch thread by M12 by 1 mil. If you need a link, let me know.
Yeah. Now, Mick, the one with the bigger bore is the one that I use for my compressor to my gauge to set the different pressures, because you want more volume if you're going to use more tools, you know. So that bigger bore one is for more CFM, and then when you do the tools, you go to the smaller bore one for the lesser CFM.
So that's great. That's great in theory. However, my airline is standard quarter inch thread, and that's a fine thread bugger. I can't find the wide bore with the quarter inch thread. But
the ones with the bigger bore, the hoses are only about 18 to 24 inches long.
Yes.
So you have to, you know, that would connect from your compressor to your dryer, and then from the dryer you would send it off to different applications like an air gun or air tool. You'd have to put an oiler for an air tool, you know. So you're doing the CFM separately to each tool.
Yeah, I hear you. As it stands, Henry, I'm sorted. I'm not going down that road again. I know exactly what I can buy, and if I need to add anything, I just put one of these little adapters on it, sorted. Right. So now every single air tool I've got works, and also no leaks. Even if you tap the fuel line with your leg as you go past, it don't leak. So yeah, I'm happy.
That a boy.
Because it was becoming the vein of my life.
Yeah, huh?
You know, to the degree where I was thinking about getting rid of my air compressor and just going all electric. But I'm so glad I didn't. And yeah, it now all works exactly as it should do. So I'm happy with that. Nathan, I want to become a wrestler someday with you. Mate, you're welcome. We'll do a tag team. Before I go and order an air compressor, what size? Yeah, we covered that. Yeah, I would just say for you, Neil, a little 25 one would be adequate. The only thing I will say is that if you get an air compressor, you know, kit, it'll come with one of them stupid coiled leads on it. Okay.
Yeah.
put that to one side. That's great just for air. Yeah, I like that. Yes, Toby.
Yeah.
They're great just for air for airing off stuff, blowing. They're great for that. But when you're going to do your blade bosses and what have you, all that sort of stuff, you need to have the thicker pipe to get the volume. So otherwise, you'll find that your gun won't shift it. Otherwise,
tell you what I did the other day. I was using a heat gun just to get a sticker off something. Next thing, pierced a hole in that coil thing.
Yeah, they're crap. They're crap.
They are crap.
Plastic, yeah.
Yeah, they're crap. I mean, they do some good stuff over in the States. I have seen them over here, but who is Hagrid? That's Hagrid down just below me. It's little Harry. That's Harry Potter. Here he is. He's a little Welsh boy. He's cool. In the States, they do one that you hang up on the wall, Harry. You hook it all up, hang it on the wall, and it retracts.
Yeah.
You know,
I've
got mine currently, a hole drilled in my worktop, and I just poke it down in the work. It goes behind the worktop, and I never see it. But there is a risk of chafing and what have you. And at some point, but that hose is going to let by. So I need to.
I've seen Machine Matt do it. I think they're about 60 quid for that reel.
As long as it takes the bigger hose reel, the better. And the other mistake I made, or not I didn't make, but I don't know where it is. I think it might be down here. For my birthday, I said to my sister-in-law, "I'll get me a lump of airline. That's what I want for my birthday." And she bought me about 45 meters of it, which is great. But I was forever tripping over the bloody thing. So I went and bought. I think I got 5 meters there, which is just for working in here. It's bang on. But if I need to like top the air tires up, I just put the big line on. Did you change your air fittings to Euro fittings? Yes, I did, mate. Yeah, I went all Euro, mate. Yeah, I prefer the Euro ones because the other ones, they leak air out of the connection because they've got quite a bit of play in there. The Euro one tends to be a better fitting, in my opinion. Henry may argue that, but I prefer the little short Euro ones. Again, it is down to preference and what you've got. You know, just be mindful of when you buy the stuff, what fittings it comes with. Just bear that in mind. What you got there, Harry? What have you got, Harry? What are you running?
I just got these small little 24 litre. I got the small coil just for blowing off, as if I'm doing the tyres on the car. I got this coil and that'll reach all the way up to the end of my drive. Yeah,
but you see that's the problem, Harry, is that you're going to be pumping that tyre up to about, I don't know, 36 psi, whatever you're going to pump it up to. That little lead is not giving you the CFM you require to get to that pressure. No. That's what I'm saying.
It does take a while to get to the PSI.
Yeah, exactly that. If you get the thicker lead, you get the thicker lead jobby. That one, you'll find you get a much better response out of it.
Yeah, because it acts almost as like what do you call it? A container of air too.
Exactly that.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. You know, and the longer your line, the more air you're storing. You know, it's a bit like getting an air gun, and then you put an extension bar on it, and then a socket on it. You're losing torque because of a slack within the gun. But if you put on that a thin air line as well, you're losing air pressure and torque at the same time. Shredder band are the best made, but they're expensive. I don't think you need expensive stuff. You know, it's all of them air fittings I got off of Amazonia. I think they're about £9 for a box of like 12. You know, I bought two boxes, and that'll last me. If one breaks, I'll just get another one. You know, I don't even know what make my compressor is. It's a Ozito, whatever that is. No idea where that come from. Ozito.
There.
Oh, I have a Campbell Hossfield.
Yeah, I got a Husky 80 gallon. And
one day, one day I'll get up to that sort of level, Henry. You know, it's like Henry. You get a tool when you use it, and then you upgrade, and then you part out, and It takes a little while. I mean, you've got how many years of tools and equipment have you got in your shed? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, too many.
You know,
too many.
And you still got tools. You still got tools that you bought day one. Day one, you still got them. You know, so it's hard. You know.
Oh yeah.
Hi, DR. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Alex is in the house. How you doing, Alex? Nice to see you. But Ken will argue that he doesn't like the oilless one. He doesn't like it because they're too noisy. But as long as you don't mind a bit of noise, just for rattling around the workshop, they're good enough.
I used to have one of those oilless ones in a 60-gallon tank. It was very loud. Even the Husky I have now, that is, with the oil, it's still as loud.
Yeah, of course.
Didn't quite
well,
up.
At the end of the day, you're compressing air, so you need an engine to do that. So it's going to be loud. It's going to have noise no matter what you do. But I'm not bothered as long as it does what it says on the tin. I'm happy.
Right. It's the little ones that like the little pancake ones that they're high volume noise.
You say that. I was watching Zippo Vargo the other week. He picked one up. He picked a little tiny, I don't know, 5-litre one up, something like a little tiny tiddly thing. Really, really mega quiet and portable as well.
Yeah, they have those new ones. Yeah, the little mega quiet. But I already got plenty of air machines.
To be fair, all I use mine for is if I get a bit of a tough blade bolt that my gun don't shift, and I've only got a 1/4 inch impact. I should get a 1/2 inch really. I've only got a 1/4 inch, so if I can't shift the blade, if I'm doing hedge trimmer sharpening, I use my die grinder. Blowing off multiple machines, carburetor cleaning, I use it for. So to be fair, I only use it for like 5 or 6 jobs maximum. Yeah. 24 litres, it does me, but it is now getting right on I want to get into spraying decks and what have you with paint guns and what have you. So I might upgrade to a 50 litre just for argument's sake. But I won't do that until this one packs up. I won't just chop it out because it ain't worth nothing. To anyone else, it's only worth 20 quid somewhere else. A second-hand compressor, so I shan't bother.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's it. If you're going to paint, then you need you need the volume of air so you can have continuous air.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're not going to paint, then you really don't need continuous air. So if 20 liter up to 50 is plenty.
Yeah, if you've got to wait 3 minutes just for your tank to fill up again, I'm in no rush. No. You know what I mean? I'm in no rush to get it done.
You're right.
What's that? What was that? Something about £30 a coupling? Yeah. I know what I'll do with that. No chance. 30 quid.
What's he make? Z-bender?
What are you making, a cable? Harry?
Yeah, sorry.
What are you making?
This end has got to go around a bolt on a show, where are we? Right. Fuck. On this Husqvarna mower.
Yeah.
Done a bit of a repair on the cable on the front end. Yeah. The spring has got to go around this bolt. That bolt will not come out.
Right.
It's just spinning in there.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not coming out. It's not going in.
Right. So what are you doing?
Just trying to bend the spring a bit, just to get a bit more room in it.
Okay. Can you not drill the bolt? Drill the bolt and then have it so the spring goes through the bolt.
Yeah, I thought that.
That's what it's all about.
It's actually not a bad show.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Drill the bolt. Drill the bolt, a nice small tight hole, and then just hook that spring on. Because you're going to get the tension, aren't you? As long as there's no slack when you release the cable, you can just drill a hole through that and poke it in.
It's a strange setup. It's got like an engaged drive lever, and then you pull a brake in, start it, engage the drive. The drive will only disengage once you release a dead man.
Oh yeah, I'll get rid of that. I'll just throw it straight in the bin.
It's a strange setup.
Put up with that. Do you know what? The day I had a mower come in, and no matter what I did to this blinking mower, it would not even fire. I could not even get. It wouldn't spark. I tested the coil. Coil was good. I checked the K. I checked everything, and it was because I didn't have the bloody grass bag on, because it had a stupid switch in the grass bag.
Sensor.
What a stupid design that is.
Yeah.
And the bloke never bought the grass bag with him, did he?
Oh, right.
I flung it around the garden for about an hour trying to get it to bloody spark. Bloody thing.
So this thing's a funny thing. It's front wheel drive. I haven't seen anything like it.
Yeah, it will be. Husqvarna and McCulloch are the same because they're the same brand. I've got a McCulloch M3 in here. That's got a front wheel drive on, and again, it's American. It's a stupid idea because all your weight is on the back of the machine where the grass is being collected. Yeah. But for us, because we collect our grass, so why put all the drive on the front? It don't make no sense.
I know. I just tested out on my lawn a couple of days ago. God, tell someone you got to be a sprinter to use this.
Yeah.
Oh, really bloody quick.
Well, that's that one done. Shall we get another one in? Let's get another one in.
Sure. Yeah, Henry, on my air compressor, I have 100.
You got 100-foot cord?
Hose.
Oh, hose. Okay. Yeah, that's a long hose.
Well, it's in my shed actually. So what I had to do is like 25-foot hose and go up. It's on the hose reel.
Yeah. Yeah, good to have hose reels. That way you can pull it and to wherever you want it, and just pull enough to what you need. Yeah.
What do you think of that, Harry? Look at this pile of crap.
What's that? Viking.
That's cute. Be nice when it grows up.
It's the same as this thing. It's a mulcher.
It weighs about half a pound.
Oh,
I'll let copper work on it.
This thing is 55 kilos. It's a flipping ton.
This thing ain't. It's a pile of poop.
Lifting it in and out the car. So, right. What size bit do I need you?
What's that motor made of, Nick? Plastic?
No, Chinese metal.
Yeah.
I think they put a Kohler on them, do they?
Aye?
On them Vikings, I think they put a Kohler on them, didn't they? Kohler engine.
It's crap, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like almost like a two-cycle from here.
Yeah, it's a strange setup.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic engine, 3.5 classic.
Is it?
Wow.
So it'll be all right. It's just it's a gimmick, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a gimmick. Solder's not running.
Yeah, it's probably just a carburetor. Most of them it is, 60% I find.
Well, yeah. Okay, so it is actually a carburetor issue, but it was sold to me as a non-running machine. It wouldn't start.
Yeah.
So I put fuel in it yesterday. I did that, and I did this. And it did that.
Right. There you go.
Oh, that's a silly design. Oh,
yeah, with those pretty covers on there, it makes you have to work twice as much to get to where you want to be.
What? There's not. I can't even take the the cover off. There's no screws holding the cover on. What's that all about?
Yeah, they're probably some kind of plastic click-on things, huh? You know, they ought to make mowers like they make cars in Russia. Car in Russia is the same. It looks the same from day one to 10 years later. They never changed a thing.
Stupid. That'll do.
You lost it. You lost David Pender's red grips.
Down here. Couldn't find the impact. Couldn't find the impact. Wow, that's plastic.
Yeah.
One screw holds it all on.
Now it looks like a mower.
Yeah.
So Mick, you got every one of those mowers listed somewhere to sell, or do you just wait for somebody to ask
pretty
for it?
pretty much, mate. What I tend to do is I take a photograph of them all lined up and just put lawnmowers for sale, you know.
Okay. Because if you had to do every one
pretty much,
individually,
Eh?
if you had to do every one individually, that's a lot of work.
I do that as well, because you know it does increase your chances of selling when you click onto wherever and you put lawnmowers for sale, and 90% of the mowers are yours. You stand a good chance of selling them, you know.
Yeah, you're starting to become a little glitchy there.
Me?
Yeah.
Have a look. See what it says. It says here. It says fairly good connection.
Yeah, but you look like somebody built something on you.
It might be because I think my camera settings is still on low because I was having problems. Oh my lord! So I might have to put my camera back up to 780p. Sorry, 1080.
Okay. Yeah, it probably is.
It could be that.
But I mean, you were doing fantastic until then, you know.
Well, I was at my wit's end last week, Henry. At my wit's end. No matter what I was doing, I just couldn't even get on my own bloody panel. Ridiculous.
Yeah. But why would your camera setting all of a sudden change? It's not like it.
Say again, mate.
Why would your camera
setting
change? Why would your camera?
Because obviously, if my internet was down and I'm using my HD 1080p, that's drawing the frames out of it. So by reducing the resolutions, does help.
Yeah, but you were fine all this time, and all of a sudden you just getting glitchy. It doesn't have a battery in it, right?
No, it's mains. That's all mains. It's all mains. To me, from what I'm seeing, I'm not glitchy mind at all. Whereas last week, I was a glitchy one. Everyone else was fine, but I was glitchy. You are a little bit glitchy this time. You're a bit hit and miss in areas, and so's Thomas at some time. He's a bit glitchy too. So I don't know. Either way,
you cleared up.
Either way, at the moment, I'm able to communicate and run a stream, so I'm happy with that at the moment.
Yeah.
Ken must be around.
Kenny's it's not lunchtime yet. Oh, Nope.
Who's that?
No, Thomas
Oh,
said
yeah.
Thomas said Kenny might be around. That's why it got glitchy. They like to pick on each other.
Well, now you're in Freezer Stratton and mucking about with sizes.
You guys don't get mouse nests over there, do you?
Yeah, get a few. Look at the camera sometimes. Well, yeah, Nathan, this isn't my standard stream, buddy. Normally, I run my stream on a Saturday night, and I'm sat in my chair there and fully engaged. What I'm doing today, Nathan, is my internet was playing up last week on my stream on Saturday night, so I'm just running a test stream today. And whilst I'm doing that, I thought I'd do some work, which is pretty much what everyone in this small engine group that we do. This is what we do. We all sort of work on small engines, and we like to see other people mess up, right, Henry?
Oh, definitely. Yep.
So that's what we do. Yes, it's not so much. It's not my standard stream that I normally run, mate. Normally I'm engaged and I'm on it like a tramp on chips.
Yeah, we're all used to everybody cleaning carburetors and stuff like that, but we want to see those mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stripping of the bolts, have to repair that,
Oh yeah.
Ow.
I can hear the lawnmower running in the background. It's a lawnmower I sold my neighbour last year. If he continues to cut grass like if he continues to cut grass like that, he becomes me with a bent crank.
Yeah, that's pretty good that you guys can cut grass already. We won't be able to cut grass for another month here.
Oh no, yeah, our season has already started.
Yeah, huh?
Our season already started.
Yeah, they're talking snow coming Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And not just a little bit. They're talking some serious snow.
But to be fair, mate. To be fair, I wish the UK got more snow than what we did, because I could then get into a snowblower market, But we just don't get enough of it. Nowhere near.
Well, my mom used to say that when we used to live in Europe, there we needed was a broom to sweep the snow away.
Yeah. Yeah, we just don't get enough. And I honestly believe, even if we did get the snow in that quantity, I just think that the British person is just too tight to buy a snowblower anyway. And also, I mean, you Americans, you don't mind firing up your snowblower at 3:30 in the morning to clear your driveway off. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Over here in the UK, that would cause a riot.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Everybody likes their nap time, huh?
Yeah, exactly that, mate. Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah. So is it really true 12 o'clock is tea time? Or what time? What's tea time?
It depends.
Oh, yeah.
It depends. Not always. Tea time, supper. Do you guys do supper time as well?
We have breakfast, lunch, and supper or dinner, if you want to call it.
Okay, so supper to us is a bit of a late dinner,
And they also have what is it called? breakfast, lunch combo there.
Brunch.
Brunch, yeah.
You have a brunch. It's because you guys are posh.
Yeah. We're spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hiya, Darren. How you doing, bruv? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. I agree with Nathan. Let us use these baby blues cupcakes. Oh, let us see them baby blues. They're a bit more bloodshot than nowadays. Getting old, bruv. I know what it is. All you guys want to have a guess what it is competition, so you can win a free sticker or something. That's all it is. As I say, this is my standard stream. You know it isn't.
Now, there's Darren Martin that wants to know if we're up for a mower question.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, I don't know if we do a mower question right now. Cool, we're busy. I mean, I've got lots to do. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on, far away. If we can help, we can help. If we can't, we can't. Ask your question. Ask away. That's what. That's the reason for the streams. And that's normally what happens on a Saturday night. Is that people come in with mower questions and what have you. And that's what we do.
Finally, she's on.
What did you do then? Did you do what I said, or did you do your own thing?
I made a bit of a slit with a grinder.
There you go. Yeah.
And then she slipped straight on.
Slip straight on, baby.
And just test her out now.
That's what it's all about. Make it fit. I had the same sort of issue, Harry, on a HR21 the other week.
All right.
I did a video on a drive cable. I couldn't get a cable in on time. The boat wanted it back. So in the end, I just got a bolt, drilled it through the connection, put my cable through, and used a crimping tool on the end of it, and it worked.
That's what you got to do, innit?
Yeah, make it work. Yeah. Hi, Andrew, buddy boy. How you doing? I'll put the link in the chat. I won't be much longer because my Riley boy will be home shortly. And you know what he's like. If he finds out I've been on a live stream without him, you'll all be in trouble. You'll all be trouble for that.
You make sure you tell him hi.
I will do. He's got to do a video with me this weekend because some people have sent him some eggs. He's got about 15 eggs indoors, so he's got to do a video with him at some point.
Yeah, success.
Good. Well done, Harry, lad. That's what we like to hear. Where's this question from Darren? Darren. Was it Darren, was it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it hasn't come through yet. You don't need no trouble. I know you don't, Detective. You're in enough trouble as it is, bud. Right, new pull cord done. I better have that tank off. That's got to be carburetor cleaned. I suppose. Half inch. That works all right. Yeah, go.
I thought you made that table so it would swivel.
Eh?
Yeah.
It does, but the problem is that the handle hits the roof. That's the problem. But that's the one drawback. Unless you're right in the middle, that's the one drawback. So, but that's why what I might do if I don't get a bigger tab in, I might extend it up about 2 feet. After watching many of your videos, I managed to change my drive belt on my Hater Harrier 48, but it still doesn't have and drive. So you've got a Hater Harrier 48. You change the drive belt on it, and you're still not getting any drive. So on a Hater Harrier 48, there are 2 other places where you can get adjustment. One of those is on underneath the throttle handle where your throttle lever is. You'll find there's a little tiny silver bracket with about 6 holes in it. you can take the screws out of that and adjust that upwards or downwards to give you more connection. So if you've not got enough tension, you're going to want to bring that connection down towards a mower, just by 2 or 3 holes, and then try that. If not, you've then got another adjustment where the cable goes into the machine. You'll see there's a little tiny brass threaded bolt there. You just slacken the 8mm off or 10mm off, and then screw down that bolt out. Sorry, screw it out, and that will then give you more tension as well. So it may be that you actually are all there, but you may not have enough tension on your cable to activate your drive. Now, when you go to tension it, you may find that you've got drive, but then your drive doesn't turn off because your belt is too tight and you can't pull the machine backwards. You may find that happens, which means you've gone too far. And there's a very fine area of where on the cable, where on the belt, where on the pulleys to find it. But that should be the common fix. If it's not fixed it by doing any of that, it could be on the back roller itself. There's actually a ratchet system in there, and it's not a gear as such. It is like a ratchet. It could be that that's actually failed, and you might have to take the back roller out and renew that ratchet piece there. Apart from that, the only other thing you've got is the tensioner on the pulley. As you activate your drive, a tensioner will come up. A tensioner pulley will come up like that. It could be that's either seized, or it's broken, or you're not getting the tension you require off of a cable. So it sounds to me like a cable adjustment. I've had lots of 48s in with no drive. After a new belt and a cable adjustment, they tend to work quite well. If it's a side drive, is it a side drive one? Is it the belt on the side, buddy, or is it a belt underneath? It could be. I could be talking to you about the wrong height of 48, of course. So let me know if the drive is on the left-hand side as you look at the back of the mower, or is the belt actually underneath, inside onto the blade boss? Which one is it, buddy? Let me know.
And is he the original owner, or did somebody else possibly?
Exactly that. It could be a bit of a makeshift jobby.
Because if somebody else owned it, they could have Mickey Mouse or something around there.
That's it. If it's a side drive, it's on the left hand side. Yeah, it's a side drive. Yeah, pretty much. The side drive painters are bulletproof. The drive is really good on them. So if it's not the belts and the cable connections, then it'll be your ratchet on the back left hand side of the roller. It'll be there. They're not expensive to buy. They can be a bit of a pickle to fit because you got to take the roller out to do it. But it's not something you can't do in a day without having reasonable tools. You still get around most problems. But the ratchet sets are not expensive, and you can get copied parts for them, so which makes it easy as well. But it sounds to me like you got a cable problem.
He did buy it secondhand, so somebody could have probably messed with it beforehand.
I've got one out here at the moment. Mine's actually purple. I don't know why it's purple, but it is. And the drive, I haven't started it yet. I haven't even sort of get the fire. But even just pushing it, I know that when I put it backwards, it locks up. So that tells me someone's been in there already, and they've put too much adjustment on the drive. So
right,
that needs to be looked at some point.
You know how all these backyard mechanics are.
Some of the, I mean, so sometimes you can look at a fix, can't you? And you can think, I can see the logic in that. I can see why you've done that. I've got a mower that's come in, this one out here, and I know those them freezer bags you get with the little tiny ties that we use for getting up. Yeah. They've actually got that as a governor spring.
Oh,
yeah, that'd be good. Well, I'm off to squeeze water out the shop. I may go live from the shop later. Right, mate, no worries. No worries, Darren. It's cool, mate. That's what we do, buddy boy. We're always here to help. If you don't have much joy, mate, I'm always live on a Saturday night at 6:30 at night UK time. I take it you're in the UK because you've got a hater. 6:30 on Saturday night, I go live, mate. So feel free to pop on in and ask any questions, or if not, you can eventually the old boy next to me over here. Eventually, he'll do some videos. and it educate as well. But he doesn't know a lot about it. He's in the States.
Danny Turner says hi, Mick.
Hi, Danny Turner. How you doing, buddy boy? Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well.
Boy, Hager's really going to town. He has another machine working on.
Say again.
He said, Hager, he's really going to town on these machines.
Mate, you can't stop. Once he gets his coat and his hat on, you can't stop him.
No, huh?
No, this is my own machine, just doing some maintenance on it.
Okay.
Good. Andrew says the internet seems a lot better, Mick. Cheers, Andy boy. Much appreciated for the feedback, buddy. It's only Henry keeps slagging it off at the moment.
Oh, Thomas, fella, you too.
Yeah, we'll just gang up on them later.
Okay.
No, I've had this for 2 years and I can never put it on the right way.
Yeah.
There you go. Amateur.
You almost got to keep it really dry and clean, and then slide it in perfectly. You know.
So there's so many notches. It's hard to figure out which ones go where.
Danny Turner at Micks Mowers. I picked up a Cobra MX46B. I have no idea what that is. Just tell me what that is.
I've had a few of them. They go mowers.
It's a Cobra. That's got a Chinese Honda on it, isn't it?
Yeah, either that or if it's got a B at the end, it's got a Briggs. If it's got a C at the end, it's the Chonda.
Right, it's a B, so it's a Briggs. Off of eBay. However, the bloke who has spilt household paint on it. Is there any way of getting the damage off the paint? Well, yeah, you should be able to just use paint thinners or white spirit, should shift it.
Yeah.
However, but because it should be protected via the lacquer on the deck, so there is a risk, of course, that you're gonna remove the paint. What you're trying to do is take paint off of a deck, but unfortunately, you may run the risk of blemishing the other job. What you can do is if you get all the paint off, what I would do is get some 4K lacquer. Once you get the paint off, clean it all down, and then get some 4K lacquer and just re-lacquer it again, just to give it that gloss finish. That's what I'll do with it.
Now, if he's in the States, I don't know if you have it in the UK. There's stuff called goof off. Now,
what did you say? Did you just swear at me?
Yeah. No. That will take paint off the secondary paint off of a primary paint. So if you have that stuff called goof off, try that.
Okay. The problem is with removing paint is you're trying to remove paint without doing any damage to the paintwork. So you're sort of fighting a losing battle to begin with, aren't you?
Well, the goof off is different. It'll eat that secondary paint off and leave that primary paint on, unless you really go to town and put more on the primary paint. You know.
Okay.
Oh, so you can't get a hold of that. You seen it on television?
For what it is, it's a cheap machine. It's actually a tight little machine, actually. I don't know how old it is. How old is that? 2003. That's not a few years on it. Oh. It says, cheers, mate. At Harry, I've seen that on internet, which I can get a hold of.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right. Oh, that Henry, was it? Oh, Henry. Yeah, Henry.
Yeah. I've used it a lot. I mean, I get, some units that I get somebody, spilled drops of paint all over the hood. I use that off, and it takes those little spills off, but doesn't ruin the finish paint that's underneath it.
Oh, that's good. I hope that'll help you out. That's the whole nature of the game.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do a carburetor clean on that later. Get that done. It seems better, yeah. Yeah, cool. It. What are you doing, Thomas? What are you up to? You just sat there, not saying a lot, pondering over life?
I was going to go outside and fix that snow thrower.
Oh, you should take your camera outside so we can see you do it.
Only camera I have is on my phone.
Is it a mobile phone or is it one that's bolted to the wall?
It's a mobile phone.
So a mobile phone means you can take it with you?
Yeah. Shut up, man.
There he is. Here's my mate. Hi, Dick. How you doing, mate? I've not seen you for a little while, buddy. How you doing, Dick?
Mick.
I tell you, Henry, there's no flies on me, I'm telling you. Nice to see you, Dick. Sorry about the spelling, lads. Don't worry about the spelling, mate. I'm a dyslexic, as a dyslexic spider on ice skates. Don't worry about spelling, mate. I'll figure it out. I can barely read. I can't read or write. Don't worry about that. Sorry about spelling, lads. My head's all over the place. Has been to see my granddad. Is in a chapel arrest. Don't worry about that. I understand. That's fine. You ain't got to apologise, bro. You ain't got to apologise. Feel free to pop in, Danny, whenever you like, bud. It's not a problem.
I just picked up this old puppy.
Nice.
What's that?
Still 010. 1984.
That's
nice,
nice,
first chainsaw I bought.
I like it. It's really, really nice saw.
Yeah. The only thing about aluminum cases that you don't want to tighten the bar too tight because of the bolts there.
Yeah.
You know? That's the problem I had with the one I had.
Oh, that one then. Like that one? That's nice. All right. Do we like that?
Yep,
oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Was that 11? That's nice. I like that.
It's nice, isn't it? It runs. It's a bit smoky. It's a customer's. He bought it in and said, "Can you get it to run for me?" And it runs all right, but it's a bit smoky. But it runs on. It should run as per spec on 25 to 1.
Yeah, same as this.
I'm just wondering if putting 40 to 1 in it might improve it.
Yeah, I've done this on 40. It seems to run fine on it.
Yeah, with that new steel oil, that should take care of any other, mix range, That steel oil is really good, the mix.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
I might just bung some 40 to 1 in it and see what happens to it. Since the days of oil has obviously evolved. So it might. All right, Neil. It might be good, mate. It might be wise to put some 41 in. I've got my little puppy back today. Look, that come back today. There she is.
Ah, nice.
Oh, nice. You'll come up too.
Yeah.
That's a nice little saw. That is. That's a lovely little
clean.
saw.
It's nice.
He's used it, and there's no oil in it, and the chain's beaten up, so he ain't taking very good care of my little girl. But he said to me, do you want to sell that? I said, no. Fine. Not having it.
Yeah.
He said, I like that. No, you can't have it. It's mine.
They came a long way with the the mixes these days. The formula is a lot better than what they used to be. So,
yeah, granted. I might I've got that to do, and I've got a Husky up there as well. But the Husky, I've put new diaphragms in the carby. It's one of those electric carburetors, electric stock carburetors.
With a computer on them.
And no matter what I do to it, it just revs up and then stalls out. And then after that, I can't even get it to fire. And I've said to him, it wants a new carburetor effectively. But he don't want to spend out for a genuine carby.
It's a genuine carb then, 60, 70 quid.
Yeah, exactly that. So he said, that was last year. He's not been in contact since. So I'm going to get his still running for him, get that sold.
Yeah.
But the Husky, I don't know what to do with it. It feels like there's something else going on with it, because it will fire from cold, no problem.
Yeah.
Fires up fine. But once it's fired up once, it then won't fire at all. It could be a crankcase problem.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Yeah, that's right. Dick Harry is sporting the new Hayes machinery woolly hat. Exactly that. He bought Harry. Show me your new vacuum cleaner you got from
my
Hayes.
new sucker.
Show me.
Dick Smallenge, how you doing?
Dick, you're going to be jealous as hell. Look at that. He's got a steel vacuum cleaner. You are a part. There's another word for you.
Yeah. Oh, fair play to James. You put a few goodies in the box as well.
That's a bit posh, isn't it?
Did he give you? Yeah, Neil, it is a bit posh. Yeah, I've got a dustpan and brush. I don't know about you.
So when's Hager going to get that four-wheel drive thing that they advertised? That was a nice.
On the quad.
On the quad bike. Yeah.
Oh, not made of money.
You mean he won't give you a break?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a nice machine.
Oh, it's a nice bit of kit. Yeah, it is nice.
The first reverse motor machine, right?
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, you Americans are all the same. If it's loud and gnarly, you want one. Simple as that.
Yeah.
And with James thrashing around the yard and pulling wheelies and you're like, yeah, I need one of them. I've got to have one of them. You know what I mean? For me, what am I going to do about it apart from get arrested for it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. The cops did have a field day with that.
Yeah, exactly that, Harry.
Yeah.
You can't use them anywhere around you.
Yes, Dick. He's got a very, very posh vacuum cleaner, has Harry. He's very posh. In fact, I might start calling him Posh Harry from now on. He's very, very posh. But yes, Andrew, very posh. Yes, he's got a steel one. Us bottom feeders only have a broom and dustpan and brush. That's all we have. Us bottom feeders.
I've got a wife.
I got to go move my truck so my wife can get out of the garage. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm going to have to shut down in about the next 10 minutes anyway, because Riley boy will be here anyway. So
okay,
I've got to go and get him sorted out. No dramas.
Yeah,
what
Rick,
are you working on, buddy?
I just did my first edge cut, and in the hedge was a piece of angle line. That's the end of my drive shaft.
Has it actually broken the shaft, or has it just broken it depends. I'm stuttering like an absolute fool. It depends if it's actually it can be driven by a drive shaft rod, or the actual rod is part of the blade. Have you had the gearbox apart?
No, it's just the drive shaft literally falls out. You know, the drive bit.
Yeah.
The wire. Yeah, that's that.
Okay, so it might just be a new set of blades, mate. Might be.
No, the blades are fine.
Yeah, it's like with the HS45, the rod's attached to the pinion gear, and then they just slide in.
Yeah.
But all edge cutters are different.
Got one somewhere. Yeah. Hang on a minute.
Oh, it's a long reach one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay. So easy fix.
I know. I've just changed it. Just took it off.
What did you do?
Fortunately, I had a spare in the shop.
No. So what's actually snapped?
The rod, this bit.
broke off at the bottom.
Oh, it's one of them stupid bloody coil ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it had been a solid shaft, you could have repaired it.
Right.
All you do is on the solid shaft ones with the square shaft to go through. All you do is you cut about an inch off of the outer casing, cut that off.
All right, yeah.
And then that will then allow the shaft to go up into the housing, and you've got to drill a hole for where your coupling goes. You just shorten it by an inch.
The thing with these Titans, they're easy to fix.
Yeah, exactly. And they're to a penny, ain't they?
You're going to do one for 50 quid, just the engine. So
yeah, exactly that. Yeah. I had a bloke come in 2-3 weeks ago with an HS45, first job of the year on a hedge job, and he went straight into an angle iron, the same as you, and he done both his blades, or one blade, yeah.
I just had one in as well.
That's it. Yeah.
The drive shaft had completely snapped on it. I had to change the whole pinion gear.
And then pinion gears can be absolute swines to get out and all.
Yeah.
The hedge cutter's all right, so I'm all right with that.
The problem with the HS45 is that it's not a commercial grade machine.
No, but the landscapers abuse them.
Exactly that. They just shake, rattle, and roll, and they're quite quite cheap for what they are. But for some reason, the landscapers love them. But they're not a commercial grade machine.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I've got a couple of spare sets of that HS45 blades here because I'm bound to get 2 or 3 in this year. The new blades. Is it the KM94s are different, very different, because you got like a crank, a drive rod with roller bearings inside it.
Yeah,
they're a bit more sacrificial for a commercial grade machine.
Well, these.
Aye.
Like them.
Yeah, those things,
yeah.
I don't rate them. A KM94 brand new bottom attachment is about 220 quid. You can get one for about
like here for mine.
Yeah, about £170. You can get a second-hand one, broken one, and it still costs. I think it costs around about for KM94 spare parts to rebuild a gearbox. You're looking at about 135, 150 quid.
Yeah.
What's it like? Done nothing with that ransom, Rick?
Have you not even fired it up yet?
Nah, I ain't had time. Still sitting in the corner of the shed there.
You'll enjoy that. Is that your first one?
Yeah, it's the one with the BSA engine on it.
Yeah, is it your first ransom you've done?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You'll enjoy that, mate. They are an absolute labour of love. Are you stripping it right down like I did, or are you going to just tie it up?
Well, I'm going to see if it starts first. If it starts, then I might just tidy it up and sell it on. Like, if it needs a strip down, then while it's in bits, I might as well restore it.
The only thing I will say with the ransom is that just make sure you use the right oil, because the right oil has a massive difference on compression. Don't just throw SCA 30 in there, because it'll give you a low compression reading to a degree, and they don't like it.
Well, to be fair, the person who made it before, he probably put SCA 30 in it, so I'll leave it until I can get some oil for it then.
Take that straight out, because that'll also do the engine no good. That's what I use in mine. 2050.
2050, right?
Yeah, 2050 Dutton.
Hang on a minute. I'll show you camera. If I can get this. Right.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. Oh, it's complete, mate. It's all tidy, isn't it? It's all there.
Yeah, it's all there.
Is that yes, darling? Yeah, okay. Is that coil or points?
I ain't got a clue. I ain't ever looked at it.
Oh. Right, gents, I've got to make a move because my little Riley boy will be home imminently.
All right.
So it's the way it goes, unfortunately. Yeah, I reached 6K last night. Thank you very much for the congratulations, boys. Thank you very much indeed for that. Cheers for popping in, and hopefully, I'll catch you Saturday night. We will have no issues. So look after yourselves, and I'll catch you.
Cheers, Mick.
All right. Take care, guys.
Good night, everybody. Bye bye.
Take care. 3 hours and 36 minutes. Imagine
there you go, bro. There you go. Cheers.
Take
Cheers,
care.
mate. See you later, mate.